Everybody, welcome. We are in episode 2 of The Dragon's Demand, a Paizo published adventure originally for first edition Pathfinder that we've converted to second edition and added our own personal touch. Aw, it's like a Pathfinder warm hug.
Customized.
Nice.
But is it a good touch or a bad touch?
Hey, I'm not getting into it.
Show us on
As long as there's consent.
As long as that's a good point. All right, so please take a moment to like and subscribe. Thanks. How's everybody doing today? Did you guys have a fun time last week?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Wafting.
All right. Well, let's do a quick previously to catch up everybody. If you are new and you just were wondering what's going on, the previously I do every week, we'll catch you up on the adventure. So you can just start right from here if you want, or you can go back and watch episode 1 or episode 0, whatever works for you. I'm not there to hold your hand. So let's do this. Previously, our adventurers arrived in Belhaim, meeting the sheriff as he was exiting the town with a prisoner. They had a fine meal at the Wise Piper Inn. It's then that a mighty boom came from the far side of the town. The Witch Tower, an old tower that was probably once part of a long-gone castle, had crumbled to the ground. Our adventurers arrived on the scene after Slick Willy helped himself to some liquor.
Classic.
Yeah, they met the deputies who were floundering to figure out what had happened. The deputies rattled on about the witch in the tower. The 2 bodies of the dragon-like kobolds were crushed in the rubble. Baroness Origina Devi, and I got that name wrong last time at the end there. Baroness Origina Devi arrived with her son and a woman with a shovel who was seemingly happier than normal. The Baroness noted the suspicious absence of the researcher Hunclay, who was previously denied the opportunity to purchase, destroy the Witch Tower.
Suspicious.
Yeah, it is suspicious. But with the sheriff gone, the Baroness offered the group 10 gold pieces each if they could determine what happened by investigating. The group climbed the rubble and entered the tower through the trapdoor. It's then that some of you realized that this tower was once part of Castle Tula, a castle rewarded to a heroic dragon hunter by that same name in the days past. The castle was now long gone, leveled by Taldor's prince of old when its owner at the time, Baron Canticleur, had attempted to mount a rebellion. As far as you know, the only person to have entered the tower in the past 200 years was Baron Origina Devi's husband, and he never returned. You open the second trap door, peering into the darkness. There was a body who bore the symbol of Pharasma, that's swirl, and carried a few weapons. But as you climb down the ladder, giant centipedes charged from the shadows to claim your adventurers as their meal.
Snack.
Yeah, that's right.
Very bitey.
That's gross. But the centipedes chose poorly. Now our adventurers find themselves within a large chamber filled with broken furniture, a dead body, a strange metal statue, and what remains of the fallen centipedes. A single stone door to the south has waited to be used for over 200 years. All right, so we're gonna start there. What would you guys like to do at this point? Some of you have been a little bit beat up.
Yeah, I'm a bit beat up.
I see that. Well, who do we have here? Looks like Brannok is about halfway down, and Zebari. Who else is that? Is he the only one who's injured?
I am pretty injured.
Yeah, Vamir is close to half as well.
Yeah, because the wizard should be on the front line there.
Oh yeah,
Doesn't sound like a good idea. Do we have any healing stuffs?
Yeah, can Dr. Miksi do a treat wounds on Brannok if we have 10 minutes?
Absolutely. Whatever you guys would like to do. The place seems solemn and silent. Doesn't seem to be anybody rushing through the doors or any activity happening. So I think you have time to do what you need.
I'll poke around that dead body.
All right. First of all, let's start with Dr. Miksi doing his treat wounds to his companion. Would you like to make a treat wounds roll?
A It's a DC 15 medicine check, which I do with my crafting modifier as a chirurgeon.
Almost a crit.
Almost a crit.
But not quite. You get 2d8 hit points and remove any wounded condition.
2d8.
Yeah, you regain 11 points.
Nice.
Oh, that is very nice.
Nice.
That was the first 10 minutes. During that time where you were treating those wounds, I think that Slick Willy is going to go over and check out that body.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'll go with him.
It's right near the bottom of the stairs, the ladder coming down. So you can
go there already.
Let's see here. Why don't I do a perception on that? Okay, as you look at this body, you can see that there is a short sword and 2 daggers that have been stuffed into kind of like the belt.
I think you're going to say chest cavity.
No, stuck in the belt. None of them have scabbards. Like literally, they were just like stuffed in there. That's what you can see on there. The daggers look well made as you stare at them without grabbing at them quite yet. But they look kind of odd. They have an odd shape about them. Something about these daggers is different. They don't just like normal daggers. There's some strange. It kind of has a strange edge to it, like really weird.
Shadwick leans over to you and says, "Remember what I said about don't be desecrating no corpses unless you got a good reason to use the equipment."
For stabbing things, of course. That's a very good reason. I'll grab the daggers.
All right, there's
grab the sword too.
All right, and then there is the body has a pendant, which is the symbol of Pharasma, which is that swirl.
That I will leave alone.
All right. You've done that in 10 minutes, and you've aided them. Anybody else doing anything in the first 10 minutes before we go on to the next?
If these daggers, could they do some sort of a check to learn, like, would they look weird? Are they, like, from some other part of Galarian? Or, like, would I be able to figure that out?
You take the daggers in your hand. They are well crafted. You know that. You can tell right away. You're not even a smith, but you've seen enough weapons around to know that they are at least
masterwork.
They used to have masterwork. They don't really
Masterwork.
have that anymore. They don't have the notion of masterwork. In Pathfinder 1, masterwork gave you a +1 to hit. They just look like they're well crafted. Possibly worth a little bit more than a normal dagger would be. But why the weird serrations or why the weird shape on the blade? You can't really tell. You look at it.
Okay. Interesting.
Well, I'll take one of them.
All right.
I'll hang on to the other dagger then.
All right. Just put them as the daggers as A4 daggers. They're just the indicators where you found them.
A4 dagger.
Yeah. A4, okay. Just so I ask. So if you say I want to use that dagger, I can say where'd you get it from?
Oh, they're paper sized.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
European paper. All right.
No,
so
European.
Wow.
I will be.
No, what's the name calling here? Last time we had a lot of face slapping.
I can't wait till they're like where we go to stab somebody and they're like the dummy daggers where it like closes in, like you fake stab somebody.
All right, you have another dagger there. Anybody want to take that other dagger or leave it?
I took one of them.
Okay,
and I know Slick Willy has one.
Perfect.
And there's a sword too, I think you said.
There's a short sword there.
Yeah. Did you grab that one, Slick Willy?
I took it, but
okay, so you got the short sword. Okay, perfect. The 10 minutes has passed. Anything else you want to do while you're sitting here in this solemn room?
I'll go search around where we found the carapaces, where they sort of stirred originally over here on the left side.
Perfect. Looking around, you don't really find anything more than just the fact that they probably had some kind of a makeshift nest there. They had used materials, and these creatures have probably been here for a while. You see pieces of bodies of small creatures and things that have probably dragged in. There may be a way in which they're getting in here, but immediately you're not seeing it. They probably could squeeze through fairly small cracks, even though they're quite large.
Nothing but centipede dung, huh?
Yeah.
Ew.
All right, anybody else want to do anything?
Dr. Miksi will take a sample of the venom from the centipede's jaws.
No problem. You do that.
Scoops a little onto some bits of paper he's got in his alchemical pouch.
Oh, I do still have my lantern going. We just eliminated the
Yeah,
glow from
that's
it, but
that's fine. We'll put it up when we get into combat or we need to see if there's light. We'll do a check on it.
sounds good.
Dr. Miksi goes, yeah, if we meet those things again, I can make little concoction, help you shake off the poison. Anybody poisoned?
And how are you doing, Vamir?
I'm fine. I'm a little, feeling a little faint, if I'm being honest.
If we have another 10 minutes, I can treat your wounds.
Absolutely.
Too.
Go for it.
I think you should do it.
Dr. Miksi shows up and goes, yeah, perfectly clean knives, I promise. As he,
of course.
lie down, put your head on this. Okay, let's begin. I'm gonna do a treat
Bedside
wounds
manner could
on
use
him.
some work.
Yeah, shush.
He fixed up the last guy just fine.
Okay, I got a success. I got an 18 on my
Excellent.
medicine. We'll do.
You successfully pulled
2d8.
a mandible out of the
Ooh,
wound.
and
Holy-
very good roll.
Whoa, yeah.
Heal the level 2 guy even.
Nice.
All right,
Yeah,
Mark.
long arrows keep going for a little longer.
Thank you,
Not dead yet, Vamir.
Doctor.
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 Yes.
All right.
Spies like us if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, so we had wounds attended from Vamir and from Brannok, right? So you'll be able to do that again after 50 or 40 more minutes. No. All right. Anything else you want to do in this room? You see that metal statue is over there. I can read the description just to be sure.
Yeah, that was the one in the middle here, right?
There's a rusted, grinning iron statue standing in the alcove to the north wall between the two wings of the room itself, and in the wall to the south is an iron door.
Yeah, let's look at that statue a little bit more during the second 10 minutes.
Yeah, what kind of check can we do? Like, is this a depiction of a god, or?
Oh,
Checks.
it doesn't.
You stay on the ground.
It doesn't
Miksi
take
gonna
much for you to
fix
get
it.
up as you kind of stand up there and examine it. It actually is not a statue at all. It appears to be some kind of a humanoid-sized chest that sits up and down, and there's a couple clasps, and you can open it.
Yeah, Vamir's he'll open it.
What they used to
See
call
what
it,
happens.
Take a step back.
All right.
Iron Maiden.
Yeah. Excellent. Execute them. Bogus. All right. So as you open up, Vamir, as you open up this clasp, they go, and you pull it apart. It kind of you hear that loud iron, dried iron screech, and it echoes throughout the chamber, almost like everyone's like putting their hands in their ears. It's so loud for them.
Sorry, everyone.
As you do that, out comes tumbling a body. This body is in what probably was fairly nice leather armor, but the body is covered in holes. The armor is covered in holes all through it. There's blood staining the front of the armor, and there at the bottom is a pool of blood. When you open up the device, you can see the interior lining of the device is all full of little piercers or little type of spears almost that stab into the body. As the body falls forward, you kind of step to the side and it just kind of slumps.
Well, it's probably pretty dry by now, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. Jeez.
What'd you do?
I'll stumble back. Oh,
Dry?
Yeah, it's just
Desiccated?
Yeah, it's been down here for a long time. So even though it was probably at one time bled to death, it's just been here for hundreds of years.
Dr. Miksi
Hundreds of years or a couple of years?
No,
Make a
hundreds of
medicine
years.
check? Okay.
hundreds of years. So
It's hundreds. You don't take you don't need a medicine check to know the difference between immediately dead versus a couple hundred years.
okay.
Well,
But
just
So
there
we
was-
can
Can I determine what type of
missing in
what
here.
species
Absolutely.
it was?
I'm sorry, I missed your question.
Can Dr. Miksi scuttle up and determine what species this dead guy was?
Absolutely. You don't even need much of a check. You can immediately tell that this was a human.
Okay.
Human
Based on
male?
how
Yeah,
long
tall
the
man is dust now.
based on how long the body's here, I don't think it could be the husband that went missing down here.
One thing you'll notice, as Dr. Miksi, as you look through this person has a short sword scabbard, and around its neck it has a key. A rusted
Ooh.
metal key.
I take it.
You pull the key off. Just note that this is the key from A4.
I'll take the scabbard for the short sword that I grabbed.
All right, seems to fit perfect. Seems to fit just perfect.
So person A may have been prison person B, and then they both died. Huh.
Very possible. All right, anything else you want to do in this room?
Can we tell the cause of death by any chance of the person that was outside the Iron Maiden?
Looking at it,
I
give
asked
me.
Miksi.
Yeah,
Like, can you see that? How did this one die? Right here.
Oh. Yeah. Let me check. Can I tell?
Yeah, give me a medicine roll.
I'll use my crafting here.
No.
Oof, nice.
When as you look at this fallen body on the ground, you think that this person was stabbed from above,
Oh, yikes.
and you can see part of the bones are slightly broken. So you think that this body fell into here, or fell down, maybe even fell down the ladder, but it was kind of stabbed from above.
Something tall stabbed him, not a goblin. Goblin know to go through guts.
That's what you find out.
Interesting.
Then he get thrown. Didn't fight. Dead before he went.
Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for looking at that. That is very intriguing. All right.
Yeah.
Did anybody want anything else in here?
You actually rolled a pretty decent medicine check. So I will say this: that the body, when it landed, left a big pool of blood underneath it. If you kind of move it, you can see that there's quite a bit of blood. It bled out, and there is a dotted line of blood on the ground that kind of leads from the Iron Maiden, which is the big contraption, to the ladder. It's very possible that this man that's on the front of the ladder was bleeding when he was climbing up the ladder.
Didn't make it. Not enough blood to get up. Oh well, more for me. Dr. Miksi goes and starts scraping blood off the floor.
It's very dry. You basically get dust.
Blood dust.
Yeah, as you scrape it, you're not getting anything. It's just all you see is the remnants of it. Oh,
Just stain.
Just stain. It's you're right. Yeah.
Dr. Miksi throws down the little razor blade in disgust and curses in Goblin.
All right. What would you like to do at this point?
Well,
Dang it, Abadar. All right, let's go.
nobody else is missing pieces.
Hey,
We can
listen.
go.
All right. There's an iron door. I think I misspoke and said it was a metal stone door at the beginning, but it is an iron door as that Shadwick approaches.
We'll walk quietly and I'll try to listen at the door.
Miksi wants to be stealthy too.
We haven't really been quite in the room before now, but, as I'm coming up to the door.
Slamming and stabbing.
Right.
Yeah.
And yelling about healing.
Quick question. Nothing else of real interest in this room?
There is some broken furniture in here that you could check through if you'd like and search if you want to do that.
I will.
All right.
Just because they're
All
like
right.
messing around with bodies and shit.
Yeah, you kind of throw things around. You make a little bit of racket. You're trying to be quiet, but I rolled one. So you kind of like pull some furniture's getting thrown around. You see,
We already opened that fucking thing and it screeched.
Yeah. So-
there's no point.
no problem. So you make some noise. You look around here. There is some bedding in here and things like that, but mostly it's trash.
Okay.
Shadwick and Dr. Miksi, as you near this door, do you have a feeling, a sense that have come over you, a feeling that something terrible happened behind the door? It's like this, just like this third. If you ever walked into like a basement and you get the kind of that weird heebie-jeebie feeling, you sort of have that feeling as you approach the door that something bad used to happen beyond this door. What would you like to do?
Yeah, the place has an Iron Maiden as a standard accoutrement. Probably not the best place.
He'll look over at Miksi and be like, hey, do you feel that on your neck?
Yeah. Something smelled wrong. Something smelled like death.
I learned to trust my instincts years ago. Everyone be on edge here. and he'll make sure he has his what do they have? Club. He's got his club out, so he'll keep that in hand. And so is everyone ready? I think we may find something unpleasant on the other side of this door. Prepare yourselves.
Yeah, I think Miksi actually runs back to no, I think Miksi goes, "Oh yeah, I got something," and will hand you before you open the door a Juggernaut mutagen.
Oh,
he made this earlier today.
Nice.
Oh heck yeah!
And he says, "Yeah, if something big try to smash you back there, drink this."
Notice that there is a drawback when you take it, that you get a -2 penalty to will saves, perception checks, and initiative rolls when you take it.
Interesting.
And the duration
make brain feel funny.
1 minute.
But you don't get smashed.
It's worth it.
This item will only last the day, by the way. This is a advanced alchemy daily item.
Yeah, and it only lasts a minute anyway. So, but you handed it to me. Should I drink it now?
No. Wait till the time is right.
Got it. So it's a single action to drink, right?
Make you harder to smash. Make your brain a little dumber too.
You generally have to take it out in your hand and drink it. So it's most of the time a two-handed action unless you're actually carrying it around the dungeon in your hand, which is perfectly valid to do.
Got it in my hand right now, at least.
And Zebari will approach the door, shield at the ready, sword and shield out.
All right. So let's talk about what we're going to want to do for exploration. There are exploration things you can do to allow you to be able to take care of different actions while you're moving through either the outdoors or through an environment. So let's take a look at what we can do for our
exploration activities.
Stealthy.
Yeah.
Avoid notice.
Avoid notice, yes.
Defend. That's your shield raised there, Graham.
So Graham is
Detect magic.
Yeah, I'd be detecting magic.
Okay.
If somebody's leading the way, you could follow the expert. You can hustle, goes twice your travel speed. Investigate. You use recall knowledge and keep an eye out. Repeat a spell. So I guess that'd be
Shield.
kind of like the shield would work.
Okay. So everybody
more,
is anybody not chosen in an exploration activity as you go through the dungeon? Basically, what it means is that as you're exploring in non-combat scenarios, you are generally doing that thing. Doesn't mean that's the only thing you're doing. It just means over the course of the day, that's your kind
primary
of
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last two are scout, watching for danger, and then the last one is search. You're actually seeking for hidden doors, concealed hazards, and so on.
If I avoid notice, will I end up behind everyone?
No. I think in the case of this small dungeon that you guys can choose to just sort of stay together.
Most of these say that you move at half speed.
Yeah.
So,
Sticking to the shadows, sticking to the sides.
Yes, because Dr. Miksi would avoid notice.
Okay, perfect. So remind me when you're avoiding notice or whatever those things are. In fact, let me just write it down real quick. That way I can have it down. So Brannok, what are you doing?
Brannok will also try to be stealthy.
Avoid notice.
Yep.
Vamir, you're doing detect magic.
I'm detecting magic.
All right, Shadwick, what are you doing?
I think I'd be doing the search.
Okay. Miksi.
Miksi is avoiding notice.
All right, Slick Willy.
We'll also be avoiding notice.
All right, and Zebari.
Scouting.
So you're not going to have your shield raised when combat starts, just to be aware. So the first, if you are surprised or if you roll initiative and you are later in the initiative, that first round, you will not have your shield raised. That's the only thing. That's the only difference.
You said scouting?
Okay.
It looks like you could also defend where you wouldn't scout, but you would have your shield raised.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
At
I'd
the
prefer
ready.
that.
You want to defend?
Do you want to be in
Yeah.
front but defending?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I figured looking for danger, but
So
defending
now,
is better.
I'll be right behind you and searching then.
while
You're
we're in
like
the-
scanning the immediate vicinity while the other people are like looking down corridors and stuff.
Okay. Yep. That's the idea.
You said scouting, right, Shadwick? Or searching.
No,
searching.
search.
I
Search.
miswrote that. All right. So while we're in this adventure in this area, until we take a rest or whatever, you'll be doing these activities unless you tell me otherwise. All right.
That impacts our initiative rolls, if I remember correctly.
It can, depending on what you're doing.
If
Mostly,
you're avoiding notice, you use stealth
Yep.
to.
yeah. You can also use things like survival in the woods and things like that. There's other ways. All right.
Cool.
So you tell me what you're gonna do. You're at this door.
I didn't hear anything, but it did give me a sense of foreboding. You rolled, I think, right?
Yeah.
For listening.
Yep.
Okay. All right, is everybody ready?
Yeah.
Prepare yourselves.
Oh, got my
Is it
staff
a
raised.
pull or a push door?
This door will pull open toward you.
All right. Well, Zebari was going to go first anyway, so I'll grab onto the door, and I basically got my weapon and that potion in the same hand right now as I pull open the door, and then I'll immediately switch them back to one hand each, and the light will flood down whatever passageway opens in front of us.
Exactly right.
I'm going to turn the light back on.
No, you don't need to. I think I'll be able to cover it with this, just mostly to the best of my ability.
Do you have a glowing weapon?
He's got a lantern open on right now.
Cool.
30 foot bright, 30 foot dim.
Nice.
Looks over at the goblins.
All right, as you peer
Oh,
down,
right.
as you peer into this area, you can see that appears to be a long abandoned corridor. There is a sense of foreboding as you peer down into the dark. You notice, first thing, the door that you see right here, it has a small window in it, and there are bars on the window. Ooh, it's a jail. All the doors here appear to be the same similar metal. They all appear to have been here in a long time. That's what you see right here.
Well, Zebari, lead the way.
In we go.
Right behind you. So I'll stick right behind him, and I'll keep doing the search.
You got it. So where do you guys want to go inside of here?
Which way was the barred window?
Right here on this door.
Miksi will sneak in. He's going to try to creep up and peep through the barred window.
All right, sneaking forward. I will reveal more of the area that you see. You see down a long hall, and I believe you have your dark vision can pretty much see all the way down to the bottom here. So let me make sure I get you down here, and then I'll show everyone at home what we're seeing.
Yes.
Oh yeah, the dim light hits just right around where the corner starts to turn. Cinematically.
Yeah. All right. And Slick Willy goes the other way, and I'll kind of reveal that way a little bit more as well.
Yeah, he just leans around the corner, sneaks down.
Yeah,
takes a look.
I'll kind of take the moment as we're.
There's a red line. I don't know if you wanted us to see that.
I did want you to see that.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm a pro DM basically. I don't make mistakes. All right, let me back up just a little bit so people can see what was going on here.
Feel free to comment on that.
An artist and a genius.
So I'm not gonna lie, Ellen is a fantastic DM, so I'm not gonna.
All right, as you stare down this lifeless corridor, you can see the doors that you see on either side are all similar in fact that they have little windows with bars. Some of the doors they have bars that could be closed from the outside to seal it, and others don't. As you look around the corner, Slick Willy, you can see that there's this strange pipe that is in the ceiling. It sort of extends from the wall, circles around and follows the corridor. Most likely, that's where you turn the generator on so you can escape the island.
Okay.
But so it's this strange pipe, or it's about 6 inches round. You don't know what's in it, but it's hanging. It's kind of embedded in the ceiling, kind of like almost like a U shape. Dr. Miksi, you go forward and you are listening at the door. You don't hear anything.
Kind of glance over at where is Vamir?
He's in the doorway.
Yeah, I'm in the doorway. I'm staying back a little bit.
Vammy, as you're standing in the door that was pulled open, it pulled open with a little bit of a creak. It wasn't so bad, but as the door is hanging there open, it suddenly releases its metal grip on the door. The actual hinge breaks off and falls next to you. You're able to walk to the side. You're not injured, but now the door remains open. It just goes, kind of releases, and it's like the rust just gave away. Yeah. So it's kind of hanging there by this. It's kind of half lodged in the area and half pulled off to the side, right?
Jeez. So that made. I mean, if people didn't know we were here already, that made a shit ton of noise.
If the door's so rusty, the prisoners are probably all dead.
But Vammy, what do you make of this this thing? You're the most intelligent person he knows, so.
Yeah.
A thing. Dr. Miksi comes running up.
What kind of a check?
I will make that secret. I will make that secret, and I'm seeing what you have, Vamir.
Pretty smart.
Okay, you look at this pipe, and you're not sure. It might have something to do with some kind of engineering or something with the level here, but you're not able to discern what it is necessarily for. It could be something. It could be pumping water through a pipe. It could be maybe a chain for a drawbridge, or like any number of things. But it's just, imagine it just a solid thing that's probably contains something. You don't know what.
I'm not too sure what this could be, but it's so old and decrepit. I can't discern exactly what it would be used for.
Yes,
Dr. Miksi, take a look.
It's a metal pipe. You want to go over and take a look at it? You look at it as well. You will come to the same conclusion that this is probably contains something within it, though what it possibly could be, maybe like I said, maybe it's used to transport water, something like that, aquifer of some sort. You're not exactly sure.
Where does the end closest to us, where does it lead?
It leads into the wall. It just disappears right into the wall.
So there's like a hallway to the left here then?
Yeah, you can see a hallway to the left here, and I'll make sure that it is a little bit
right into the wall.
Better.
I'm gonna. So there's bars like on these, like windowed bars, are essentially like barred windows. Can I look? Yep. I want to look in, see if I can see anything in there.
Absolutely. You're gonna look into that first room. What you're gonna see.
I know we have a light source, but I also have dark vision, if that matters.
That's totally fine. I'll narrate it as you're looking through the door here. You'll see a narrow cell with cold stone walls all around. The iron bars are rusted with age that you look through. It blocks the opening with a kind of a partial open door. The door itself is almost wedged shut because it's been there for so long. It's like the metal is literally just frozen in place. Yeah, rusted in place. But and part of it is jagged and sharp. A straw stuffed mattress lies in the corner, reeking of mildew and sweat, with a tin plate and cups scattered beneath. The air that comes out of there is you kind of have this sense of mold. There may be some water around this area. You're not surprised. It's a pretty rich area. You're in the forest, so having mold in this area is probably not gonna be uncommon.
You didn't look back at Slake, be like, I think you were right. This does seem to be a cell.
And I'll draw the area out so you can see.
Still, something that is living down here, even if it is mold, is potentially a threat.
Yes. We already know there are creatures.
Dr. Miksi just stops looking at the pipes and goes, well, whatever they pipe into prison cells can't be good.
Imagine not.
Or out of.
Yes, and then you bring up a good point there. That might be taking things out of the room instead of putting them in. We should probably follow this pipe, see where it leads.
No, it's up to you. What would you like to do? You tell me.
I'll peek around that corner again.
All right, Dr. Miksi's going to peek around the corner.
Yeah.
All right. As
I was going to elbow Brannok and be like, "Hey, let's go this way," and split the party. That's what we do.
You can do whatever you choose.
Brannok won't let Miksi out of his line of sight in general.
He sighs.
All right. Looking down below, you can see that. Kind of zoom in just a little bit and move the map just a little bit. There is another door around the corner. You can see that right now. Shadwick is standing in front of a door. This door's middle door has been sealed up, so you might have to open that little seal or open the door to see what's in that room that you're seeing before you.
The one down the hall?
The one that's sitting right next to Shadwick.
That was you said it was closed.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He does glance at it for a second, and he says, "Oh, I can't see into this one. What's down the hallway, Miksi?"
More hallway.
Shall we check this room out? Or should we finish with the hallways first?
You choose.
Room, I gotcha.
You're running around in front.
You said it could be open from the outside, the little sliding things.
You can try to open the sliding thing.
I'll try.
What's the matter, tall man? Can't see in the window?
All right, as you go to move it, it's severely stuck. You can try to force it if you want, or you can choose another way to open a door, or just ignore it.
Oh, Zebari.
I'll try to force it.
We need a big, strong man.
You know if you succeed.
I'm on it.
Zebari pushes me out of the way with an I'm on it. All right, go ahead.
2 fingers.
All right, Zebari, give me an athletics check.
Athletics check. Very well.
All right, Zebari goes to put his. Do you have your thing checked so that you are whispering to the DM right now?
No. Or do I? No, I don't think I do.
Right to the left of the character button on your character sheet.
Yeah, I know the spot.
Oh, okay, good.
Because you are okay. So you turned that off because you had whispered to me that you had rolled a natural 1.
No.
Ooh, that's bad.
Well, I didn't want everybody to know that.
All right, as you grab it, you start to move. It's like the door and the little sliding door and the main door itself are fused into one. You just cannot pull it open. No matter what you try.
Stuck. This is stuck.
All right, you want to open the whole door
It's
then?
not supposed to open.
Are you gonna
try pulling the door this time?
So all the doors in here inside of this hallway all push in. So you can push it in any of them in the hallway, and I'll let you know if that changes. All right. So do you want to try to push open the door?
Do you want another athletics check then?
You can certainly try. You go to push it. You think this door is locked. There's like a little lever there. You kind of hit the lever. You think it's locked.
Do we?
Could I? Oh shit! I don't know if I have like thieves' tools, but
No,
I
we
could
just
try.
got a key.
Oh yeah.
Somebody has a key.
Yeah. Was that
Dr. Miksi goes running up.
like Willy? Do you have a key?
I've got a rusted key from room A4.
All right.
Miksi can try that.
Okay, Dr. Miksi, you stand up there and you kind of slide the key in. The key, though it's rusted, slides in perfectly in the lock. And as you turn it, there's a loud clank inside as a mechanical device gives way.
Ooh.
The door itself slightly loosens. You think that you might, despite the fact that it has aged, it hasn't really aged enough that the door is sealed closed.
Must have oiled it pretty good back when they put this together, huh?
Everything in this dungeon is so loud.
What?
Maybe we're
Zebari just kind
quiet.
of looks at him and turns the key and just.
All right, who would like to open the
You
door?
took the key back, right?
I'll give it a try again.
All right, the door opens up easily. All right,
I'll sneak into the room.
all right. As you push the door in, kind of opens up just a little bit of a whisper of a crank. You can see that the space in here is cramped. A single iron sconce holds a burnt down candle. Its wax pulled on the rough stone wall beneath it. The floor is covered in loose straw, though you notice dark stains beneath it. The air smells of old wax, damp stone, and despair.
Smells like tea.
Good treasure for a little key. He goes and starts scooping up wax.
You can do that. You'll get some wax.
Dank wax.
What else would you like to do?
I suggest we close this and lock it again. Anybody?
You don't want to look in there?
I did. I looked from out here.
Dr. Miksi will have a search around as he's on the floor, scrabbling
quick,
around
lock the door.
Bits of wax.
All right, as Dr. Miksi is sealed to his fate, the rest of you move on. So, Dr. Miksi, you go in and move around you go around and move in. It doesn't take you much to realize there's nothing of value in here. Or you could have rolled really bad. I like to tease you guys, but you don't find anything.
Nothing good.
All right, come back out here. Let's close this up. I don't like this. I'm gonna get the willies over here. All right. Did you lock it?
He's like, did you lock it?
Miksi jumps up and locks the
All right, thanks.
door with the key, pockets the key again.
All right, you clank it closed. No problem. What would you like to do next?
Should we check out this corridor, guys?
Follow the pipe.
All right, you're going to go around the corner.
GM is like, if I put a red line through the dungeon, they're definitely going to follow this into my trap.
This ain't my first rodeo.
Hey, Slick, do you want to ditch these losers and go the other way?
It's up to you. I'm perfectly fine with that.
Oh, actually, Slick starts going down that way.
Oh, I will follow you.
All right.
Great.
We're teaming up.
Nice. No problem. That is no problem. All right. So we'll start with two halves. Start with Zebari's team, and then we'll go back to you. So Zebari, you walk around the corner with with what we're going to call Team Zebari. So we're going to have Team Zebari and Team Slick, because you happen to be the front right now. So Team Zebari, what are you guys going to do?
I say we head to
Sneak around
the corner here.
Yes,
all right,
use the shield
Shadwick.
searching.
Shadwick, as you get about here, right about here, you as you're passing by, you notice that the stones here are well made. The stones run about 18 inches tall and about 2 feet wide. They're like bricks that line this, and there's heavy packed mortar in between. But as you cross this area, the patterns of the wall disrupt for a moment, and you being one of those people that
is actively searching,
you're kind of looking around. You notice that the pattern of the wall the builders, whoever built this thing, tried to make it look like it was continuous, but something is odd. One of the mortar lines is just off by just might be a half an inch, but you picked it up. Something's odd about this area.
Hey guys, check this out. And he'll sort of trace the line of it. This right here is different. I wonder if, and he's gonna like lean on it and push.
Right. As you push in, as you push in, you will notice.
Humans build weird caves all the time.
That this is a secret entrance. You push it open and it cracks open. You kind of push it into an inch or two. You can decide if you want to push it in all the way, but you did notice it's a door and it actually slides open.
Huh, guys.
Check this out.
Secret entrance.
I will reveal a little bit more.
I'll push it open.
Okay. All right, as you push this open, you can see, let's do it like that. The kind of a hallway here, and from the angle that you're at, I'll just kind of complete it, even though it's kind of square. You can see it goes. Oh, you see another prison door.
Oh, wow. And is
Oh,
that
secret prison. Ooh.
just a small hallway right here, or is that stairs going?
No, that's just a hallway.
Okay.
Yeah, there's no. I will try to clarify for you. Yeah, but it's just. It might be just a decoration of the map.
Sure.
But that's what you see. You see that secret door with this hallway leading into another ante area. All right, as you guys can think about what you want to do, we're gonna go back to Team Slick Willy. Team Slick Willy, what are you guys doing?
Peeking in through that door.
All right, you walk over and you peek through this door.
Is the window open?
The window is open. Yeah. You can see it, no problem.
All right.
All right, what you see as you peer into there, beyond seeing your own doom, you see the first thing you notice is the oppressive silence, broken only by the occasional drip of water echoing off the walls. The walls are carved with a crude message and drawings from the past prisoners, some hopeful, others despairing. A rusty iron ring bolted to the floor serves as a reminder of harsher punishments.
Try that door. It's probably locked.
Yeah, you gotta click it and it is locked.
Can I read anything? Can I glean any information from just a cursory read?
Looking at it, you're kind of too far away, and because you're having dark vision and it's kind of like etched on black walls. It almost seems invisible. You're barely making it out. You may need some light to see it or get a little closer.
Well, continue on. I don't have the key, so, and I don't. I know what I'm going to buy. With my 10 gold.
Key?
Lockpicks?
Yes, thievery tools. We're going to be looking for that black market.
Yeah. All right, Vamir, as you move down, you kind of open up. You can see that there's kind of goes around a corner. You kind of feel that corner happening around the corner. Is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, I mean, I'm detecting magic. Am I sensing anything at all, like in any direction?
My dog is barking. All right. Every time I start talking, he barks again. Yeah. You hear a dog barking in the wind.
Magical dog.
Okay, so Vamir, that you right now, you're detecting magic as you move through the area. You don't sense or see anything right now. You do see that the door in front of you that you are looking at, you can also look inside of it if you choose. The window is open. All right, staring inside of this area, the ceiling is a little more than the cell here is a little more than a narrowing alcove. The walls are rough-hewn stone, damp to the touch if you're in there, and crawling with patches of moss. A bucket sits on one corner, serving as a crude latrine, while a pile of straw in another corner serves as a bed.
Okay, so nothing much of interest in there. Around this corner and look over.
All right, I'll draw out what you see, and then I'll go back to the other team as we begin dual adventuring here.
I'm sure it won't end poorly.
I just want to let everyone know at home that this happens in my game more than you know. They always pay the price for it, but they still do it.
Hell yeah.
All right.
It's called role playing.
Okay. That's the stupidity my character would do. All right, Zebari. By the way, Zebari, you are around that corner. I'll share with you what you see ahead of you.
And this pipe goes right into the other wall here, I'm guessing?
Yeah, it disappears straight into the wall. Zebari, you can see that this tunnel leads up and goes around the corner. It seems to continue on into the darkness. Now, Zebari, you're not able to see quite that far because you're looking at the reflections of Shadwick's light, but I'll just do it for the sake of just putting the map in there. You can see that there's a dark entrance at the far end. What do you guys want to do on this side?
Do you want to go in the secret entrance?
If you go in there and close the door, if you then they wouldn't be able to find you. Hey.
We might not even notice that we're not with you guys either. So
yeah, the secret door does want to close, so you'd have to prop it open if you want to keep it open.
Well, which way, guys? Which way is Zebari?
Secrets are more fun.
Well, let's check out down this way first. I'll get to the corner.
Split the party. Goblins go down.
All right, I'm with you.
right,
I'll let the door close.
All right, the door slides back closed. It's almost silent. It's so well made. It just kind of goes. You think there's a spring, and you could probably deactivate it if you wanted to, but for right now, it's gonna enact until you.
That's fine. I'll remember where it is.
All right, you Zebari, you go around the corner here and peer. You walk into the darkness. Now remember that Shadwick has a lantern on, so you're able to see. You walk around and you can see that it ends in a door here.
Not a prison door?
No, it is not a prison door. It's a normal door. And I'll see if there's more information on this specifically. The door itself is just not a prison door.
All right.
What would you like to do? Brannok is down below waiting in the dark, but he has dark vision. That's fine.
You satisfied?
Looks nice.
Following your lead, Zebari.
Well, I think at this point, it might be more interesting to see what's behind that secret door.
All right.
If we're suspecting this is just something
Runs
official,
back.
then
Where have the long ears gone?
Doesn't even wait for him to finish the sentence.
All right,
Good idea.
the rest of you head back there. Let's go to Slick Willy and Vamir. What are you guys going to do? I'm waiting for one of you to trip something, and so I can.
I'll move down to here, and I'm gonna just peer down that thing.
Sure. As you do so,
Zebari will just mention to Shadwick. I think it's rather impressive that you found that door. Maybe I've underestimated you.
all right. As you look down here, Vamir and Slick Willy, you can see right here that it disappears around a corner of some sort. But it's probably open over here. Like you think that you kind of feel the space is opening up.
Mm-hmm. Hear the echo or whatever of our footsteps.
Yeah.
Describe to me these double doors.
These double doors down here.
Yeah.
They are two individual doors. They seem to be smaller than the rest of the doors you've seen in the area. They don't look very wide at all. Maybe 2.5 feet wide. They have no latches or anything like that on it. I'll give you a perception. There's faint writing on each of the doors, but you can't make it out from the distance that you're at. You think it's just sort of just worn away over time.
Okay, let's peer around this corner.
All right, as you look around the corner here, you can see that this ends in looks to be like a door happening there. Another cell block of some sort.
Describe that to Vammy. So, what do you think? Which way do you want to go?
We should.
What do you wish to go back?
I think we should inspect these double doors. See what's over in that direction first.
Brilliant. Head over there.
All right, Slick Willy and Vamir wander over to the double doors. As you get there, you can
quick on the left door there, or the door to our left, the top door.
Yes.
What is that? Is that like a cell door?
It is a cell door.
Okay.
Hold on. And that is a door that you could peer inside if you want.
Yeah, definitely take a look.
Okay, what you see is this as you look in, you can see that this cell feels like a tomb with its low ceilings and lack of ventilation. The walls seem to close in on you as you stare inside. The only sign of life is the faint imprint of footsteps in dried blood pooled on the floor.
Okay. That room is interesting. And then look at these double doors. You said there's writing, possibly?
Yes, as you're nearby, you can see that staring at, as you come close to the door, there are two words. There's a word etched on each one of these doors. They appear to be in common, but written in a scrolling script that somebody probably enjoyed. They probably hired an artisan to put them on there. One of them is labeled him. And the other one is labeled her.
Privy. Right.
Nothing too interesting.
What do you think?
We have options. Which what do you? This room here.
I'll let you guys decide amongst yourselves, and then you guys can talk,
Right.
and you guys can think about it and talk to each other. All right, going back to this room to the secret doors.
Wait, as he starts to push the door open again. Where'd the elves go?
Long ears went somewhere else.
What? Where? I didn't hear screams or nothing. He'll call out before he pushes this in again. He calls out.
What are you gonna call out?
It's like Willy, Vamir, where you at?
All right, the rest, you on the other side don't hear anything. You call out. Must be just the shape of the hallway, the cold stone, whatever.
I hear the echo a little
Yeah,
bit.
you kind of hear the echo a little bit, but maybe it's just, it is quite a distance away around there. Neither of them happen to perceive what you were saying, so you call out.
And we don't know that either way, but fair enough.
Oh, where did they get to?
Can I mark this door?
What would you like to mark it with? Do you have anything on you that you can mark it with?
I got a bit of gristle and some
I've
dank
got
wax.
chalk. I've got chalk here. It's fine. Here. And he'll pull out a piece of chalk and
Okay.
he'll just do sort of where the outline of the door is. He just does like a little bracket on either side of the stones, so it's not super obvious, but it's
Okay, you're gonna mark it.
Yeah.
They'll have a chance of perceiving that. They'll get benefits to finding it. Okay, so you
all right.
mark
Let's
it.
go find these dang elves. Come on.
I would be. Secret door is here.
The axe,
Yeah.
Right
arrows.
here. It's weird.
Okay.
Why did you draw it in Comic Sans?
That's evil.
All right, you're gonna head
Come here.
back toward the find them.
Willy. Yeah, he's just starting to get worried.
Put yourselves right about here, kind of coming around the corner, and then I will move the map back over. As you can see, the
Vamir.
rest of them.
Willy.
So Vamir and Slick Willy, you can take action as you hear the rest of the group coming up behind you.
As the light comes around the corner, Slick's kind of almost annoyed by the light. But
Yep.
Right, you-
We're used to darkness.
I give the
Yeah.
two of you an action before they get to do much. You can keep going, or you can.
I just asked Vamir what he wants to investigate, or
which
should we go
trap
back
you
to the
spring?
group?
Oh, yeah.
It's just this room is interesting.
I think I opened the door into this room.
All right, you push open the door
Is this
into
one unlocked?
this room. Yeah, it is locked, so you'll need to use the key. I'll assume you're going to use the key to open it, unless you tell me otherwise.
Miksi has-
Well, we don't have it.
We don't- Yeah, that's why I was like.
So you go to open it. Yeah,
buy some.
Miksi comes running up.
But
Yeah,
what
we
did,
found a secret door. Tall man found something. Pushed through
what
the wall.
Guys, secret door.
I look
Oh.
over at Slick. I was like, I thought they were following us.
Another
there's-
lock.
There's something odd with this room.
What? What is it?
I don't
Comes
know.
over.
It's odd. Get out of the way.
All right, you're gonna open the door.
Miksi will open the door to the north. He's got that rusted key if that still works.
No problem. You'll also Shadwick, as you're moving around, you can see something that you might almost have missed, but because you saw the other one, you can see here that there is actually another secret door right
Oh,
here. It almost
he goes-
looks the same.
He goes and he does like the lightest little push on it, and he'll mark the same thing on it.
Yeah, you have to give it a little bit of a push. You can't just like, it's not like a finger, but if you think about pushing,
Push it in like an inch or whatever, and then
yeah,
he stops.
you kind of.
Yep. Okay. He nods. Yep. Look at this. We'll be back for you. And he'll turn around and look at this door as the lock clicks open.
Yeah, who's gonna push open the door?
Well, Miksi just opened it with the key, so Miksi
Yep.
can push it.
Okay, Miksi pushes open the door. Inside here, as you look in, Dr. Miksi, you can see the cell feels like a tomb with its low ceiling and a lack of ventilation. The walls seem to close in on you. The only sign of life is the faint imprint of footsteps in dried blood pools on the floor.
It's probably more homey for the goblin.
Cozy. Somebody had good taste.
Yeah. What do you want to do?
I'll step over here so I can illuminate the room a little bit better with light.
Where's all the blood from?
All right, as the light casts across, you can see the blood is well dried. With just using dark vision, it's very difficult to tell. But with the light as it peers across, you can see it's this black. It's been here for ages. So
boring. There's nothing in here.
Well, I'm gonna actually check out the east wall there.
no problem. You give a good investigation of it, spending some time on it, but you don't find anything interesting. You're like, and you almost like look back at that secret door that they showed you, and you're like, oh, maybe something similar.
Guys. This one or the bathroom?
Hey, anybody have to go before we go continue? I mean, I don't want to get 6 rooms into the dungeon and I start hearing complaints. Pull this dungeon over right now.
Since Miksi came out after Shadwick, like he just nods to himself and then starts pushing the secret door open. This one, got it.
All right. You continue on to push open the secret door. When you do that, you're going to see that the door opens in a similar fashion. That there is a hallway that's leading down.
Does it look like when I push it open? Does it look like I could push it open from the other side as well to get back out, or is it a pull open from the other side?
If you look on this side it looks like a normal door.
Okay,
so it's the not so secret side of a secret door.
I could pull it open. Okay, good. Yeah. He just checks it out and says, "Yeah, we can come back." Okay, good.
How would you not know it's there?
Yeah, cool. Clearly, it's a door on this side. You have to make sure of these things when you're going through a dungeon. It's important. Come on, Zebari. Let's go. Talk about some adventure, huh?
All right, Shadwick, as you move out into the hallway,
go for initiative.
Your light source reaches down into the dark, and then in the faintest edge of your light, you start seeing what appears to be a tunnel that turns.
Oh yeah, it's getting into the dim light. So many corridors in this one.
It's a big place.
All right. Well, let's go.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna keep my eyes peeled again. Still searching.
Down the corridor.
Well, let's move.
Yeah,
all right, Zebari. Now remember, Zebari, I believe you are human. You have no light, so you are walking first without somebody near you. Could end up being very, very dangerous.
Yeah, I'm staying right behind him.
All right. As you stare down here, you see this row of... Your light barely moves down there with these 2 humans, so I'm going to put it right about here. That's what you see. It ends in darkness. You kind of like the end of your light kind of fades away as you peer around the corner.
30, perfect. Ooh, this is a long hallway.
Oh boy.
Shall we? He walks up to the first door here.
All right.
Cell door again.
As you stare up the cell door, you can look in. The cell door is open. You see a small, probably 4 feet wide by 5 feet tall shelf that's in there. There appears to be a bunch of bottles inside of there. The bottles seem to be aged. Whatever's inside may have long dissolved. They are covered in dust. I'll paint the room.
Oh, so it does not look like a cell?
No, it's a cell, but it looks like that they maybe use this for storage of some sort.
Huh.
There's a bunch of bottles in here. They appear to be old and dry.
I'll say that. But you guys, there's bottles in there. You might want to look at that one.
Miski's in there.
I know, right? I'm like
just frothing.
All right, you use your key to open the door and step inside. There are bottles inside. As you get near, you can see these bottles. They appear to be just old bottles to you. They're just you kind of look at them. They're just covered in dust and grind, and nothing inside of them appears that there's even liquid in them. They kind of dried out.
Dry. He smashes one on the ground.
No problem. You all hear a glass smash inside.
I'll shed light on it in the room. Is there anything else that I can see in there now that I've got light and peeking around at this thing?
Looking around, you don't see anything of unusual. It just seems to be a bunch of old bottles on an old shelf. You think that this wooden shelf, the nails on it are barely being held. You might be able to push over with barely 2 fingers. It would just probably just fall over.
I'm not in a destruction rampage in here right now.
dusty bottles of fruit juice, dusty like the long ears.
All right, we'll go look at the next door.
All right. This cell, as you peer inside, is completely empty. I will bring up.
It's empty.
Oh, I keep wanting to do this. I will draw it out for you, though.
Alan keeps bringing up the turn order.
Yeah, I keep
He's like,
clicking the button.
initiative.
I keep clicking on the button to that's right next to the mask reveal.
He's like
And
roll it.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what you see, and as you move down, you can see
This is
more
suspenseful, though, I will tell
down
you.
the hall. You can see it ends there. It kind of turns a corner, and
Now, is there anything else? I mean, I keep looking for that pattern of stone on the opposite walls here too.
oh yeah.
So let me know if I see anything similar.
I will let you know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, as you can see that there are many stone doors here. Shadwick, as you close in on that door ahead of you, the door is a cage. It has a bar. Inside the bar, suddenly a face appears.
I'll jump back. What the?
Stab.
It just appears in the doorway. This aged face.
You're saying like one of like that window that we've been looking through the whole time?
Yeah. Like but they've been empty
Yeah,
up until
yeah.
now. A face just kind of appears there,
Yeah.
pressing up
He
against.
jumps
Oh,
back.
jeez.
Yeah. As you look, you can see, you hear the voice. It stares up to you and goes, oh God, kind faces. Arden's bless you, noble soul. I ain't seen the jailer in ages. I think they forgot about us. We ain't eaten in days, and the water's all but gone. My cousins will be sick. I swear we'd give back the boar if we could, but we ate it, starving as we was. We didn't even know it was the Baron's land. Didn't know it was poaching. I beg you, we're all gonna die in here. Kindness, noble sirs, we've suffered enough. Good Baron Sarva wills it.
So does he look alive?
Yeah,
I shine my light up.
yeah, he looks alive.
And he said days. They haven't been fed in days.
Yes.
What day is it, sir?
Days. Oh, I believe it's the day after my goodly wife plucked the chicken.
That's helpful.
And what year is it?
Thank you.
The year of our Lord with good Baron Sarvo.
Do I recognize that name?
Give me. I'll do a recall knowledge society roll.
Nice.
Yeah.
That name does not come into play for you. However, ooh, that terrible. Wow, now I'm getting terrible rolls, everybody. Vamir, you think about it, Sarvo, that might have been the name of the Canticleer Baron whose tower was destroyed, the Tula castle which he was in.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sarvo might be the first name. You're kind of guessing. Of course, I could also roll terrible and give you misinformation. But that's the name that you hear. He's like, it might be associated with the Canticleers who were here when this castle was destroyed by the prince several hundred years ago.
That's not possible. That's much too long of an age.
Why are you
for
conversing? Shush! Let me free.
I don't.
I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten in days.
I think Dr. Miksi runs up to the door and tosses a bit of gristle through the window.
As you toss the food in the inside there, you see the face down. It just disappears back into the darkness a little bit, and kind of like just away. And you hear this. What a food! Good Baron Sava wills it. And you hear this slight crying as you get the sense that something inside is eating that. And then it suddenly
Baron-
feels like Nothing. Like the sounds suddenly go away.
That
It's
was
just highly suspect.
Yeah, I look in there. There's nobody there anymore.
Tall man in the cell. Why are you not dry dust like the rest of them?
As you stare in, I will describe the room to you.
Damn it, Abadar.
Damn you, Abadar.
Are you? Did you eat the crystal, or are you gonna give it back?
That thing ain't real.
As you stare beyond, you see a vast, empty prison cell, much bigger than the other ones. And you can see beyond that, on the far side, you think that the wall beyond it may hold a door similar to the ones that were kept secret before.
I noticed the pattern.
Yeah, you think you. I rolled a critical success for you, so you did really well.
Well, guys, damn it, Abadar. I think this one might be a good one to go investigate further. What do you think, Miksi? You open this up for me?
Yeah. He's got my crystal. I'll try the rusted key that I've been using on all the rest of the doors.
All right, you click the rusted key. It fits perfectly.
Everybody be ready. Be ready.
You push open the door. As you do so, the food that you threw inside, Dr. Miksi, lays on the floor in front of you, uneaten, untouched.
The goblin runs in and scoops it up.
You have your food back.
I'm running right behind him.
It's little more than like a bit of
On the other
fat.
side.
All right. Nothing happens when we run in here for half a second. Look around.
No, you walk in and look around.
Right.
It seems completely.
I'll walk over
Empty.
to the door, to the spot that I pointed out, and he'll look at it and be like, all right, all right, check this out, guys. And he'll push on this one again.
All right, as you push on the door, let me find out what happens to you.
Where was the tall man?
So, Slick looks at who's then? Is that Vamir? Lucky bastard. I think he got us past the hunt.
Yes, you're right. He was saying the Baron's been dead for at least 100 years.
Nothing is alive down here.
No, I think you're right.
Except for that moss, maybe.
That was a trick.
All right, as you push open the door, it does push the same way. Do you want to keep opening it?
Yeah.
All right, as you stare out, I'll back up the map and reveal the area to you. You can see that a long corridor leads off. In the far distance, you can see some odd machinery. And I'll just kind of summarize with your light. I won't measure out exact just to save time. But you can see some weird machinery in the very edge of your darkness.
Dim light.
You also see a weird flickering light within at the very edge of your range of your light. A weird kind of like a popping light, like almost like think of it like some kind of a strobe of some sort, where it's random though. It's kind of like pop, 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 pop.
All right, guys. Yeah, I think this is going to be interesting. There's some sort of a machine down there.
The end of the pipe.
And a light? Might be. Let's go look it up, huh? And he'll step into the room and hold up his lantern down the hallway.
All right.
Zebari, you got your shield up?
Got my shield up.
All right. What do you guys want to do?
Do you want to take the lead?
All right. So I'll head
Otherwise,
down
I
the
can try
corridor.
my hand at his shield, but I think you're better than I am.
You
We
jostle
walk
the
out.
goblin, who scuttles up behind you after he recovers.
All right. You wander down the
Stay
area.
inside.
Zebari taking the lead. I will read that room to you.
I'm going to step up to the machine.
In the room at the end of this narrow corridor is a strange metallic contraption of gears and chains. A large lever extends out at a 45-degree angle from the front of it. Above it, floating above the arm, the extension arm, is a strange cloud that's just floating above it, and then you see this kind of lights just kind of pop.
Am I sensing any magic coming from this thing?
You don't think that this is a magical device at all, and you're not sure about this strange popping creature.
The cloud isn't looking magical to him.
No.
I think about my own the fact that storm clouds seem to follow me around when I see that. I'll step in another
Dr.
room.
Miksi needs to investigate this machine.
All right.
Yeah,
Walks
he
into
does.
the cloud.
The cloud is literally floating above the machine. It's just like
Above the machine.
Yeah, it's just floating above the machine. Yeah, like the machine is about 6-7 feet, and it's kind of just sitting above
Is
it.
it
Right?
just sort of like flat sides to it, or is it instead gears and stuff?
No, you see that this machine is a network of machines, gears, and chains.
Okay.
And then you can see it. The pipe goes deep from the machine out and goes into the machine itself.
All right, Miksi, what do you think this thing is?
Some kind of thingamajig. Some kind of.
I caught that much.
I think it might be some kind of pump.
Pump for what?
Pump what? There's no water, no blood.
Well, I don't know, but maybe something's pumped down that pipe.
You see anything out on the floor nearby? Like we saw blood pooling in all the other rooms.
No, there's nothing here. Literally, you see this cloud that's sitting above this in like the top 3-4 feet. The machine is about 4 feet high. The pipe comes into the sidewall and kind of just goes down into the machine itself. That's what you can see. There's this lever
The
here,
machine
and it's
pumps life.
Does anybody want to investigate that cloud a little bit more?
Yeah.
I know nothing of crafting such things.
Yeah, could I do like a
Small
crafting check to understand like what this might be?
you can take a look at it, and you can do
Yeah.
recall knowledge
I
on
get
it
it?
if you want.
Yeah, I do a recall knowledge, see if I can figure it
Intimidate.
As
out.
you look up into it, you immediately know what this is because I rolled another 20. You lucky son of a...
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, he's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's so smart.
Your brilliantness. This is that thing you see above it that's just floating there. That's just kind of like this cloud with a little light flaring. You best be careful because that indeed is an air elemental.
Oh.
And you know that this sort of air elemental is some kind of something they call a lightning defender.
Mhm.
It is electrified and will do electrical damage. People wearing metal armor should beware.
Yeah, I'll reiterate that to everybody. Everyone just be careful. Do not alarm or touch that. It's incredibly
He's got
dangerous.
his hands like an inch away from the lever.
You think don't mess with that lever
I
until
pull
you
him
know what
back.
this machine does.
Good. It's like I can't not stop.
Don't pull on that.
Lever up. Lever
What do you
can be
guys
pulled
want?
down.
What do you guys want to do?
Just figure out what it does without pulling the lever.
Slick Willy is
okay.
leaving the area.
All right, you see Slick Willy fleeing.
It's like,
All right, he flees the area.
Vamir says, that's bad.
It's very bad.
All right.
Smartest guy I know. So
Can Dr. Miksi try to figure out what is flowing through this pipe? I mean, I've got a repair kit on me.
Yeah,
could
you're
I
looking.
maybe-
You're looking at it. As you stare into this thing, you're kind of thinking about it. You're thinking it very well could be a water pump of some sort. You're like, I must be. Maybe it's a water pump. I don't know.
If I maybe try to poke a hole in the pipe.
You can climb up there.
Zebari
That's in
will
the-
step
in the-
back.
in the
Yeah,
sea.
I told you, don't mess with it. I'm out of here. I'm not dealing with that.
It's in the ceiling, so you'll need to be up to at the 10-foot square to actually poke it into the pipe. Or you can climb on top of the device and try to poke it.
And
'cause it
remember,
kinda
that's
goes
where the
over.
air elemental was.
Yeah.
I'll
I'll put the elemental down on the map so you can see it. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to climb through an air elemental to get at that pipe.
You can
I
see it
don't know.
just sitting up there.
seemed pretty excited about it before.
Does anybody speak air elemental? Yeah, anybody?
Well,
I can speak a little Elven. He'll throw out some words in Elvish.
what language would they even speak?
Not Goblin.
I only speak my own language. Don't look at me.
Yeah, I got Common, Elven, Orcish, Draconic, Goblin, Gnoll, and Giant.
Jesus Christ. I have
Somebody got a name
Elven
score.
Common. I suppose he's got. Oh, you get to choose based on your. Oh no, that doesn't.
Well, that's cool. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't. I would have no idea how to converse with this thing.
Well, I ask it in common. Hey, what are you doing up there?
Let's see. Well, if you would know, I'm going to see if they tell me what language is. The air elemental language is the Sassuran language, which is like the air elemental language. I believe it's called Sussurran. Sassuran.
So it probably doesn't understand or respond to me. Is that what you're saying?
Thanks to the OGL conflict, now we have to learn all these interesting new changes that they made. Paizo, I love you, man, but some of the languages, some of the words
At
they
least
changed
it
it to is
sounds
different.
like lightning.
Or studio.
Also happens to be the same language that the snakes speak.
Yeah, possibly.
Parcel sect or whatever.
Yeah, what is that?
Parcel tongue.
Parcel tongue.
Parcel
yeah.
tongue.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know about turning stuff on over here, especially because you said something defender. That sounds like it's going to
Yes,
shock the crap out of you if you turn that thing on.
Yes.
You can also answer. I can also answer one thing about that creature, other than just telling you what it is. If you wanna know,
yeah.
I gave you its lightning in or whatever, but you can ask an actual real thing, something mechanical about it.
Yeah. Well, I guess, yeah, they're just baseline. We might have to fight it. Does it have any weaknesses that I would know about?
It's weak to Sonic.
Sonic. Okay.
Is it affected by poking it? If not, I don't care. Unless it's slashing. I can even punch it.
I don't like this.
I
backing up.
think before we engage this machine, we should see if we can find the other end of this pipe.
There you go. See, now that's thinking, and I like that thinking.
It just
Yeah, Miksi doesn't
just
want to
sits there
get
silently, little lights flashing. You guys are talking amongst it. It makes no.
I mean, I can make lightning too.
Reaction.
Your little ball up there in the ceiling. Shadwick's like upset. Damn it, Abadar! I don't like this at all. I'm out. He walks.
God damn it,
It gets
Abadar.
dark. Gets dark in the room.
Yeah. All right. The rest of you leave this area. What would you like to do as you wander through the dark here?
Is everybody coming with too? Okay, good.
Yeah,
I'm following the light.
Catch up.
Just gonna go look in the next door.
You're so slow.
Watch for jump scares, guys.
All right. This is another empty
For more
room.
ghosts who want food.
As is the one next to it following it. I'll just kind of
Sure.
jump a little bit ahead here. I keep wanting to turn a marker on. It's my fault.
Helen's like, roll.
Somebody make initiative happen.
I know.
Yeah, so you see there's two empty rooms. This other room has a few old boxes that have been turned over and there's nothing in it. Those rooms are empty.
All right, Vamir, where are we going next?
Yeah, I'm looking up this way.
All right.
Hey, this is. I think we might be heading back up to the other secret entrance I found.
Yes, you said that there's another one on the other side.
Yeah, there's like a loop.
Yeah.
Here
So I
you can
guess-
see four prison cells that line the wall going north.
All right, let's check them
Yeah,
out.
just inspect.
This first
Yeah,
one.
inspect all of them.
why have secret cells and not secret cells? Goblin prison, we just put everyone in the same pit. No secrets.
We just throw them in the pit with spiders.
That room there is probably a storage area. It has some boxes in it.
Can I open it?
With Dr. Mixi's key, you can.
Dr. Miksi.
Yeah, hold up.
Doctor?
Hold up.
Doctor?
Doctor.
We need some help, Doctor.
Dr. Mixi's about like 3 foot change, so he has to like hop up to get the key every time.
I won't demean you and boost you up.
Yeah, you unlock the door without any problem. You open it, you push it open. Whoever wants to push it open, you can see there are a bunch of boxes within. What do you?
All right, let's search.
Yeah, I'll go in and open up some of these crates.
All right, as you start pulling open the crates one by one, you see that these are crates filled with uniforms. The uniforms that are like surcoats for soldiers. They have a rooster on it beneath cross signs of.
Sounds like heraldry.
Rooster beneath the cross signs of I think 2 spears, I believe. Let me triple check.
Well,
With a society roll, would I recognize this at all?
Yeah, I'll tell you in a second what it is.
And similarly, I've got the old lore heraldry I've been trained in.
That's awesome.
Ooh, that's actually really good.
That's really good.
yeah, your DC will be much lower.
Yeah. Like that's his background. He's like, I had to learn this shit when I was a kid.
It's a crowing rooster above crossed spears. Not
Nice.
my mistake. All right, so you wanna who wants to go first?
I mean, you know, if you see this, you know heraldry. You would probably know better than I do.
Trained in it, so we'll see.
Yeah, give it a chance. Give it a shot.
It's obscure, but you remember reading about this.
It's old.
This was the house. This is the house symbol or signature for the Canticleurs.
Ah, the Canticleer signal.
Yeah, they were the ones who were defeated by the prince 200 years ago in Castle Tula.
You guys may remember these uniforms from House Troy McClure.
Canticleur, yeah, House Canticleur. So it's
Goblins
House
don't have
Canticleur.
houses.
Canticleer.
Yeah.
And
also-
sorry, you said it was like 100 years ago. These people,
200 years ago.
200, and it's leather, and it stayed. It hasn't
Yeah,
broken
they're
apart. Interesting.
they're like surcoats, almost like something you'd roll over the top of heavy armor to kind of just put your symbol
Are they
on.
still in decent
Yeah.
shape? Or are they like?
No.
Yeah,
they're
it's fascinating that they're still
They're
like they're not disintegrated.
No,
As
they're
you
in
move
really
them,
bad shape.
they literally the folds as you open up, they almost kind of like fall apart. They're so
Okay.
dry.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But that's what you see. These crates contain a whole bunch of those. You also find another crate that has boots, but they're in the same condition. They're just been here for so long. They just.
Can I pull off at least part of the heraldry itself if it's flat, or does that just start to fall apart on me too?
I think you could probably do that. Let's see. Let's have you make a.
Yeah, I'd also like to do that.
Crafting check.
Yeah, I think a crafting check would be fine. Go ahead and give me a crafting roll.
All right, I try to do it first.
All right, I'll give it a shot if you.
Untrained.
Yeah, untrained. You're
14.
Yeah, you as you're kind of pulling it, you kind of snip it apart or cut it out, or what do you?
Well, you
trying
said it
to
was
do?
kind of falling apart, so
Yeah.
he just sort of like
Yeah.
pushes around the edges of it and tries to pull out the remainder part of it.
As you do so, you just end up
Man.
breaking them. They just crumble in the dust.
Ah, this thing
Yeah.
is garbage.
Yeah,
I'm good at crafting, and I fucked that one up.
Take a picture with my cell phone.
I know. I was like thinking the same thing.
yeah. You're just like this stuff is just keeps falling apart. You're like, this is so old.
It's 200 years old, guys.
All the dust is like getting in our sinuses. We're sneezing, and it's all falling apart.
No thanks. He brushes it off. I'm getting out of there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gross. Guys, this is
That's the only thing we find in there. It's just like it's a bunch of like these surcoats kind of thing.
Yeah, you find some boots as well, but
Yeah.
again, they're in terrible condition. They've been here in this kind of wet, dry conditions that
Yeah.
you just have moss growing in it. Some of the boxes are probably covered in moss and growths.
Yes, yes, Vammy, please come out of the closet.
Hey,
He's looking around with shifty eyes, like, what do you mean by that?
actually,
What do you mean?
Chadwick casts prestidigitation and cleans off the gross, dusty old. Ugh, get that off of me.
yeah. What else would you like to do?
I'll just check out the next few doors. These next
All right.
three.
The next room has something different in it.
And
No,
now,
for something kooky.
So as you look inside of here, You can stare through the open chamber without actually opening it up. You can see the chamber holds the remains of a woman curled around the remains of a child no older than 7 or 8. On the floor before the body is a blood-stained knife. On the wall across from the door, written in blood, is the same sentence over and over. It says, "Good Baron Sarvo wills it." The blood is old and worn away in parts, but the repeated pattern allows you to piece together the missing pieces.
Jesus.
What a depressing rune.
Yeah, that got really dark. Holy
Baron
crap.
doesn't sound so good.
No, this seems to be great evil has happened here.
Starting to think Sarvo ain't so good a Baron after all.
I think can I get, is the door open?
Nope,
Or
you
is
haven't
locked
opened
still?
it yet. You look through the door frame. You haven't opened it yet.
Can you, Miksi, can you please
Yeah.
unlock the door?
Unlock the
What?
door.
What?
You've unlocked the door.
What?
Ching.
What are you doing?
I
Click
go
is
in.
literally going, what are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Just it's
Stop.
gonna be it's fine. I go in and I take my cloak off and I just want to drape it over this woman and this child.
As you take your cloak off, you lay it across their bodies and you release it. You hear all around you the faint sounds of a young woman, possibly older child, crying for but a moment from the shadows. You look around, you hear the voices, but when you stare at the corner, there's nothing there.
I'm sorry,
Did
this
we hear that?
befell
No,
you.
just him.
Just him.
Just
Okay.
him.
Just me, and yeah, you guys. I go in there, I put that on, and you just hear me like under my voice, be like, "I'm sorry, but please be at rest." And I'll get up and leave.
What? Why did your cape die?
Yes, yes, it
No,
did.
it's no longer wafting in the
It's
breeze.
dead. It's dead to me. I leave. I'll check out this next door.
All right, the other 2 rooms that you visit, you can see within, they are completely empty.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yep, here it is. Here's the other secret door I found.
Yeah. What do you guys think you want to do? So far, this area has been a depressive jaunt through history. Something crazy, something tragic, something sad happened here a
Sarvo
long
is to
time ago.
blame.
Servo.
Why
But-
hide
So the pipe
these
overhead.
cells?
You guys, we found a door up this way. He points down the hallway that leads kind of the same direction that this pipe is going. Way up there. Maybe we should check that out. But also, we haven't gone down that passageway over there yet. Thoughts? Who's up? Who's up?
Yeah, there's a few places you still haven't gone. There's the door to the north here. There's the passageway around the corner here. There's the other passageway that Slick Willy looked around the corner and found. I think those are the 3 areas that you haven't been to so far.
We should learn more about the machine. Let's follow the pipe.
All right, I'm down.
Yeah.
Let's go. We've been down here already before once.
What is this door here?
Yeah, we haven't opened that yet.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
you
it.
haven't looked in there yet either. The door is
I didn't know that
closed.
was a door.
The door is closed there. You can take a look at that.
Is-
Yeah, the door is closed. You can try to open the slider if
Yeah.
you want. Oh, wrong one to roll. It appears to be rust closed. You might have to open the door and actually peer inside of it.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a key.
That's up to you.
I don't have a key, and I don't have some tools. If I had tools, oof.
I would open the door, but my muscles are so small, I can't actually force open the door.
Does it
Okay,
look
so
jammed?
Shadwick, as you go to the north there, if somebody else would like to do something, you let me know.
Yeah, we'll go up north.
All right,
guess
Shadwick,
we're
you can see the metal door ahead of you. It does not have a slider. It has a similar key as before, so it might be locked.
All right, I'll go try it.
All right, the door is. You kind of go to click it. The door appears definitely locked.
Call back. Yeah, all right, Miksi, it's all you.
I'm gonna try to key on it, the rusty one.
All right, the door, you push it in and you can click it. It seems to open easily enough.
I don't like how you said that.
Do I still have this
It
uneasy
seems
feeling?
to unlock, I should say. Unlock easy enough. What's that?
All right. Do I still have this uneasy feeling?
This is a good key.
You've had that this whole time
This
you've
whole
been
time?
here, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And if you haven't got from my description, this is not what you call a carnival.
No.
This is a carnival of depression.
Horrifying ghosts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Ready when you are,
This whole
Zebari.
this whole place is a real downer.
Yeah. Who wants to open the door?
Zebari, open the door.
I'll open the door.
You go to open the door and it sort of feels like it's stuck. Maybe something's behind it. Maybe, the door handle turns. You don't feel like you're locked, but then you go to push it. It's like,
Does it open like just a half an inch, but then it doesn't go any further?
no,
Sort
it
of
literally just kind of it just doesn't want to move.
wow.
Why don't you give me an athletics check?
17.
At the very last moment, boom, the door flies open and you stumble 5 feet into the chamber. I will open the chamber to you and show you what you see. This is
There's
a
a floor.
massively large chamber relative to what you've seen before.
Nice.
Good combat room.
Full of torture devices.
Ah, submarine.
I'll bring the map over and
I was gonna say, is that a
write
banana?
what you see.
It's a bomb.
All right.
It's a bomb. From the bomb
There was-
factory.
There is little doubt the purpose of this chamber once served. The dank room stores an ancient rack used to stretch people, a fanciful brazen bull, an iron maiden in the center of the room, a cauldron, an iron chairs with sharp edges and cruel protuberances, and a wooden table upon which sits various implements of torture. A bronze plaque affixed to the western wall depicts a crowing rooster above a crossed spear. Underneath the spear is a short phrase is inscribed. Now, what happens is that when you pushed open the door, Zebari, you stepped in.
Go bang.
And I step forward at that point to the doorway.
All right, so Slick Willy is going to charge into the room. Slick Willy, what you can see as you enter here is that these chairs have these protuberances on it, like stuff that's sticking on them. Inside, except for this one here has this one here with the mark with the red here. It has almost like a leather bound man sitting in it. It has, as I read through my description here, you can see that sitting on one of the chairs is a rotting corpse of a man wearing leather apron. Its face is covered by a black mask. It rests in one of the chairs covered in protuberances.
Am I just kind of blank?
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Yeah, what you guys see is as you
rush
walk
past
up
me.
here, you can see that Zebari he walks over to here and has a seat in one of the chairs.
What are you doing,
When
Zebari?
he does so,
Zebari.
he sits on the literally the spiked chair. He just turns around, he slides in, and he's gonna have a seat.
He's gonna have himself a sit. Does that hurt?
Oh
Hold on, I'm
god.
gonna tell you. I gotta check to see what his save was.
This really do be a haunt.
You need to get. I'm gonna roll and see what you need to make the save. You rolled a 16. Not bad. Not bad. Unfortunately, that was still a failure. He sits on the protuberances, and you suddenly his mind fog comes and clears up suddenly. When you had walked in the room, Zebari, you had heard someone say to you in your voice, in your head, "You look weary. Rest in one of the chairs provided here." And you complied. As he sits down, he suddenly becomes alert, and he takes 7 points of piercing damage as he sits back on top of just these things that are pierced. He goes, and suddenly he becomes awake, and he goes, "Ah!"
Oh God.
And you hear from this area right here, you hear giggling.
We all hear giggling?
Yes. Anybody who's in the room, which would be Slick Willy and Zebari, hear the giggling.
Oh, we don't hear it outside the room, though?
Nope. Anybody inside there, he's laughing, so you got to be within reasonable range for you to hear that. You see a crow appear right here, a crow of some sort. Sitting right here, and it squawks to you and speaks.
Greetings, fine citizens of our glorious empire. So good to have visitors, though I fear I have no refreshments to offer.
And he starts pecking at something.
I assume you are here for the treasure.
What are you guys gonna do? That's what it says to you.
I'm gonna run in.
Nope, just Zebari.
I'm going to run into Slick Willy, like grab him, like just start shaking, like, "What are you doing?"
He's fine.
Why would you run into here?
I'll step into the room and light up.
I don't know. I don't know half the things I do.
You're supposed to stay by my side, and you know that.
Dr. Miksi is going to go examine Zebari. Dr. Miksi lights up a matchstick, and if Zebari isn't leaving the chair, he'll pull him out of the chair and like grab him by the helmet, and pull his head down to goblin height, and hold a matchstick in his eyes, like, yeah, what happened? Why'd you sit in the spiky chair?
I'm assuming Zebari can pull himself out of the chair. He's probably that's what he's gonna do. I'm assuming that's what you're gonna do. You're gonna stand up. You're not stuck to the chair. You can stand up.
Did you lose your mind, tall man? What happened?
I don't know.
We are not listening.
We're not here
Treasure.
That's what this.
I ain't opposed to treasure, but
Yeah.
we're actually here because the place exploded.
And
Did you do that?
this thing goes.
No.
What about this treasure?
Yeah. Well, I'd be happy to assist, provided that you give me what I require.
How long have you been down here, anyways?
Long enough.
Be specific.
What do you require?
Oh, it has been so long since I was able to ply my trade. I require only that each of you shed your lifeblood in this room. Simply take a seat in one of my lovely chairs.
No.
I think at this point I'd
Why
rather
don't you
not.
take a seat in there? I'm going to try to intimidate him.
Hold on.
Oh, go ahead.
I need to figure out something.
Is he doing something while he cackles at us?
Shadwick.
Yeah.
You guys are rolling really well. Kind of. It's okay. I'll take it.
I mean, you say we are. You're just rolling for us really well.
Yeah. You can see behind you the outline of a secret door. This creature here, it tells you, I will show you where the treasure is.
He'll walk over and start to push it open.
Roll initiative.
All right.
I'll bring up the initiative tracker, and we're going from there.
Jeez.
All right. Okay, here we go. Hopefully that did. I want to see if that did that correctly. Okay, it did. All right. We ready? All right. As we begin, this creature here is it. You see it goes. it freaks out, and when it does so, it transforms. It is no longer a bird, but is in fact, as it gets difficult for me to do things here, it is in fact a creature, and I will reveal what the creature is in a second. I will say the Roll20 thing, moving tokens around, it can be a little bit of a pain.
Is it a humanoid?
No, it is a little devil-like creature with bat-like wings and a spear at the back at the end of its tail. It kind of moves around and it goes.
Pseudo-demon?
Yeah. And Zebari, it is your turn. What do you want to do?
Yeah, raise
This
my
thing
shield
goes-
for starters.
You want to raise your shield?
Yep.
Okay, first action, raise your shield. As this thing kind of flutters, goes.
Had he gotten up yet, or is he still in the?
I would say he stand up. He stood up. I would give him that much. So you raise your shield. Anything else you want to do?
I'm gonna take a swing at him.
There you go.
All right, you gonna move over to him?
Looks like he's within 5
Yeah,
feet.
we'll-
You are.
to
Go
him.
ahead and give him a whack.
Okay. Okay, is that 1 or 2?
Well, you're still doing an attack action, so you get 2 actions. You can attack him twice, but you can attack him the first time in normal, and then the second time you attack him with.
Okay. So
With the number
Yeah,
2.
the multiple attack penalty.
yeah, I just wondered if okay, is it 17?
Okay, you strike Zebari. You strike at this thing, hitting armor class 17. You will hit this
Excellent.
thing.
Okay, for 8 points of slashing.
Oh, that's really good. All right, it's going to take its 8 points of slashing. All
Back
right,
for treasure.
it is now Vamir's turn. Vamir, what are you going to do?
I think for my first action, I want to do like a recall.
Actually, Zebari, I apologize.
Yeah,
I cut him
go
off.
good.
You
Oh
got a
yeah,
second
yeah,
action.
yeah.
I cut you off. You have a second action if you want to take it.
You did the shield.
Okay.
Oh, he got his shield
Yep.
and he made one
One
attack.
more action.
So
I
one
cut you
more
off. I'm sorry.
Take another swing at him. Why not?
Ooh.
All right,
Enough.
not enough though. All right, Vamir, what are you gonna do?
First action, I wanted to do recall knowledge. I want to, like, what is this creature, and what weaknesses or resistances?
All right, you look at it at the creature and not enough. You don't know. You're not. Like, I don't know what this is.
Okay. Then I will do a telekinetic projectile. I'll just grab. I'll just grab something around the room and throw it at him.
What are the torture implements?
So
You attack-
16 to hit.
16 to hit will miss.
Ah. All right.
All right.
And that is all my actions.
All right. That brings us to Brannok, wherever you're at. Where you at over at the far side there? I'll bring the tracker over.
Oh, then shoot! I missed it by 1.
Yep.
I will. I'll use 2 moves to get right up in his face, and then I will flurry with my third action.
Ooh, nice.
All right. You charge forward and flurry at him. Boom.
Use your feet. Use your feet.
10. That's going to whiff 18 on the second.
Your second attack at 18 will hit.
Ooh. Is that max damage over there?
Nice.
Max damage, 10 bludgeoning.
Nice. And you will end that creature. It doesn't even get around to do anything. You
Perfect.
literally gave it a smackdown.
It changed his appearance, and we're like, no.
All right. It gets a chance to go, but it can't. Slick, are you going to do anything?
Making us hit.
I will raise my buckler, and I will.
Is there any more of those?
Yeah, I've got nothing to do. So I'll raise my buckle and ready in action
Can you
to
s-
attack if something attacks me.
Can you seek the room?
I can seek.
Actually, my second creature gets to go before you, and that's okay.
Perfect.
So I'll let it go
that
first.
is very good.
So I had misunderstood where its initiative was, but let me put it on here.
I'm happy to have a target.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. What happens is that masked creature that was sitting there that was you saw that the creature sitting with the mask on and had the leather apron and everything. Literally the mask just floats up, but the body doesn't. The mask itself floats. It turns, it goes, it looks back at the table over here. It looks back at this table right here, and I'll put him on the map so you can see what he looks like. You see, he looks back and he points at the table that's sitting back here with all these instruments of destruction on it. He points at him, and then he points then over at I gotta see what he does. Is it an attack roll? It is. He's gonna point, and he does an attack roll at who's in front of him, Dr. Miksi. Oh yeah, Dr. Mixi's getting it.
Oh no!
I gotta see if they. You don't have an opportunity attack. Is anybody next to him that gets an opportunity attack? Zebari. I would say that Zebari, you wouldn't be able to make an opportunity attack. So you literally sort of he just stood up, and you're probably surprised. I will let you have it afterwards. Okay. And then it stands up. It's gonna point, and it's gonna point a finger at Dr. Miksi, and I'm gonna roll, and I'm gonna hit armor class 28.
Oh.
Well, that'll critically hit.
Yeah. What happens is he points his finger at one of all these instruments, and one of the instruments flies off of the shelf magically, just flies right into your shoulder.
It's basically the same thing that Vamir was doing, right?
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
But
better than me.
But this is so much worse. So you're gonna take 2d4. Want to hand me that 4-sided because I can't apparently keep my 4-sided in my dice bag. You're gonna take 5, 6, 7 points of basic damage, but it's a critical, so you double it to 14.
Oh my god!
Ow!
Yep. And then
Oh my god!
And if the hood hits with a nail strike, the target must succeed on a fortitude saving throw. Make me a fortitude saving throw.
So I should have drank.
You all thought that little creature was the baddie in here.
Oh boy!
10 more.
Save 25 on the.
Oh, you made it!
Roll.
That was awesome.
Good.
That was awesome. So you succeeded, but you didn't critically succeed. Let's see what happens here. Got a failure. Anything happens other than that? Nope. I think you're good. All right. That's his first action. Shaboom.
That's his first action.
The second action he's going to do is he's going to do the same thing to. He's going to do the same thing to Zebari. He picks up. He goes. You basically see him move around, but he has no body. It's just this floating kind of thing. And when he looks over, he turns back, and another one flies over at.
These are attack rolls.
Oh,
right?
Vamir, yeah, Vamir, because he won't have cover.
These are attack rolls, right?
Yes, they are.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna miss though, because I'm gonna hit armor class 12.
Woo.
So he stood up and he did those two things. Now it is Slick Willy's turn.
You wanted a target, Slick
I
Willy.
have a target. So as part of the move action, you said I can brandish, right?
Yeah, if you're just moving, you can draw a weapon as long as you're just moving.
And can I tumble or no?
Nope, because because tumbling is part of a move action, so that's totally fine. You can draw your weapon and do a tumble.
And tumble through.
Sure, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
So I do that, and I will attempt to demoralize. Oh, well, let me make my acrobatics check first. 21?
21 against its
Reflex DC?
reflex DC. I'm looking on the sheet for it. Reflex. Yeah, you beat it.
All right, so that gives me panache.
All right.
And then I am going to try and
You said you were trying to
demoralize
try to demoralize him, right?
Mhm.
All right. I believe it's against their will save. Is that right?
it's an intimidation check against their will save.
Yeah, go ahead and give me a roll.
And I get a +1 to this roll because I have
Panache.
23.
That's awesome. Let me see. They might be intimidated by you. I think they might. Will save. Yep. You see it kind of go. It just kind of like as you pull it around, you see it kind of go. It shifts a little bit. It's going to lower its armor class and all of its abilities for just fright one, right?
For one.
Yeah, just by one.
That's fine. And now I will take my rapier attack.
Go for it.
Actually, I'm going to do a finisher on it. So-
Okay, you're just like screw this. I'm finishing it. Go for it.
Oof.
What armor class did you hit?
14.
Okay, so now, but you do have, since you said you did have him off balance, you're going to hit him.
Nice.
So
job.
that +1 from frightening him just got you over the. Got you over the
One
hump.
matters.
Yeah,
It does.
yeah. Yeah. And remember, everybody, that everyone here does have one
Hero point?
Hero point. So
And then let's see. I did my finisher, which gives me 2d6 additional.
where does it say that?
That's your precise strike.
That's precise strike.
Oh, okay, that's your precise strike.
So I get an additional 2d6 on top of the 4.
Nice. Freaking get him.
Come on, finish him up. 4 plus 7, 11. Nice. Hit him for 11 points of damage. Very
That's
awesome.
why I keep you around.
Yeah. I'm sometimes pretty good.
Better than nothing.
But it is frightened, so pile. Get him! That was your plan?
That was the plan.
All right, you hit him for.
And that's my turn.
Nice. All right, that brings us to
That's how you roll. Bam.
Shadwick. What are you gonna do, Shadwick?
All right, I'm gonna not push on this door any further, the secret door, and I'm gonna cast Bless, which gives me a 15-foot pink radius, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna move 5, 10. Right, the first diagonal is 5.
First
right?
dial is
15, and then
25. is the next,
25 down to here,
Nice.
and that's my 1, 2, 3 actions.
Nice, Dr. Miksi. What are you gonna do?
Sing it, Abadar. Kick this guy's ass.
I think it's 20 feet.
Or heal thyself. That might be smart.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. First, I'm gonna move away from this thing that just threw a scalpel at me. That hurt.
Okay.
Gonna move 20 feet. I'm
attack.
going to.
No, he doesn't have
Yeah,
opportunity attack.
Affinity.
Okay, good.
I'm gonna try a battle medicine on myself. Gonna go for the
Nice.
basic DC 15.
Oh, you failed, and you are now immune to it.
At least you didn't critically fail and actually kill yourself.
No.
Okay, you gave it a shot.
That is 1, 2 for the battle medicine. I'll take a quick bomber attack. I'm going to create and with quick alchemy and throw a blight bomb at this creature.
All right,
So that's a 16 to hit.
You
that
did
should
hit
hit, though.
because he's frightened.
Nice.
All right, I do 4 points of poison damage.
Oof.
Oh dear, looks like I do a 1 point of poison splash damage.
To everybody, including itself.
Yeah, splash range of 5.
All right, the creature is immune to poison, so it takes nothing.
No.
But the two of you, Zebari and Slick Willy, each take 1 point of poison.
Seriously.
He's like, ah.
Are you seriously doing that? What? What are you doing?
I believe that was your 3, right? And actually,
Yes, that
because
was
it's
the
floating
3.
head, you almost like kind of go underneath it, it hits the wall and just sprays on him, and the creature's just like,
All right, smash floating head.
That wasn't acid?
all right, Zebari.
Zebari, come on in. Flank, flank, flank.
Okay, yes, I'm going to step over here and flank. And I will take my swing at him.
So he's still frightened, and he's off guard from flanking, right? And he's got the bless. So that's a +4, I think, all told.
Damn.
If you do well, I mean, I don't want to assume it's a -2, but same net.
23.
Oh,
23.
Wait, that might crit.
It does not crit. Well, let's see. It might. Let me see. Because
maybe down to 13, effectively, right?
no, because he's flanked and he is frightened. That's it.
But he has a bless, so he gets +1 to that. Technically, 4.
Oh, okay. Yeah. If you got a +1, he's gonna crit him.
That's a crit.
Nice.
Crit.
Nice.
Then he takes 14 points of slashing damage.
Right through the middle.
Nice. That is awesome. That
1
is-
point does really matter.
It really
Wild.
does. That is awesome. Cool. All right. Hold on. I did
Stack
that
them
wrong.
buffs.
I didn't do that right.
Debuffs.
Okay. Yeah. I had to make math was flipping me out there. All right. That brings us to.
Wait, hold on. You get one more attack, right?
Yeah,
More
yeah,
action. I mean.
yeah, you get one action. You can try to take it with a minus, but you have a whole bunch of benefits on you right now.
Yep, well, we'll give it a try.
Swinging.
Oh my god.
Yeah, nice. You're gonna hit. You're gonna
22, not a crit though.
Yeah, it was a 22.
nice.
That's a hell of a crit
It's
roll.
That was
another
awesome.
5 points. So
All right, that's going to end this creature.
Nice.
As he drops.
Nice.
Poor Brannok.
Cut the mask in half.
Yeah, it just kind of falls. It goes.
All right, who's sitting in the chairs? Wait, is there any more of these? Shadwick's just like freaking out a little bit.
Looking at Zebari. You gonna change?
flying scalpel my teammate, will you?
All right. There's nothing else seems to be happening right now, so we can drop out of initiative.
We all wait on edge for
yeah,
like 15, 20 seconds. Like,
Yeah, we're just looking around.
Yeah.
all right, sounds good. Miksi, are you all right? What happened?
I don't know.
You should pull that scalpel out of your head, though.
Scalpel.
Through a
It's just lodged in your skull.
Miksi will pull it out
Glad you,
and start suturing his own head.
if you would have failed that,
know.
you would have started bleeding out.
Oh,
Oh God.
you're I was wondering why you didn't do the bomb, the heal bomb on yourself. Just be like smoke bomb.
That doesn't make smoke yet. That's a great idea.
Fine.
Nice.
Are you all right though? Can you heal thyself?
Do I have some time?
know.
He's like trying to
I,
like
will,
suture
I think
together.
after all the searching,
He's like
that
a
time it's
mirror.
been 40 minutes more. It's been a long time. So you could actually heal yourself now with treat wounds. It's been enough time.
All right. I
You
also
actually never were even.
I haven't treated myself personally with regular treat wounds.
Yeah, Brannok
so
and Vamir, you're reset.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna take 10 minutes to try to heal myself.
All
Good
right,
idea.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna go search around the south part of the room here and see if I can find any more secret passages.
Oh, he's not
really
able
bad.
to do it.
Oh,
Instead, I'll just drink drink one of my.
elixir
Well, let's
of
wait.
life.
Before you do that, let's let them search the room a little bit.
yeah. Hold
Because
on.
you have 10 minutes of doing that, so let them go
And-
ahead and search.
And I might have a different potion I could trade you.
All right. So what you find here is you can see in this room as you find on the table that you're sitting, there's all these instruments of destruction on there.
Self-destruction.
You can use any of them as a dagger if you want. You can take a strange implement and use it as a dagger if you want. It's your choice. You see a bottle on there. It's most likely some type of liquid. You actually see 2 bottles and a journal here.
I'm detecting magic. Am I seeing anything at all from these bottles at all?
No, yes, one of the bottles is indeed emanating a faint aura of magic.
Okay.
The other 2 bottles,
grab that.
the other bottle and the journal are not.
God, I should know this. How do you do identify in Pathfinder 2e? I can't remember. Do I just do like an Arcana check, or?
Yeah,
You do an Arcana check, and if he gets it,
yeah,
it's his level.
yeah. You basically have to defeat the level. Let me double check here. We'll double check here because I don't remember. I thought I looked this up, but now I can't remember what it is.
I thought it was one of your house rules too.
No. Oh yeah, it's my house rule. If it's automatic, if it is your level or lower. So let me double check to see how that works. What level is this item that you have? Let me see what the item is.
So level 20. You have no effect.
Yeah. So you were able to identify what this is based on the fact that it's automatically a level 1 item. This potion is a potion of emergency escape.
I was looking at that.
Yeah. The stopper for a potion of emergency escape is crafted to easily snap open in an instant. When you drink the potion, you become fleeing for 1 minute. You gain a plus 40 foot status bonus speed to all your speed for the duration as long as you're fleeing.
Yeah, as fast.
Oh, I will pocket that. That seems great. I'll pocket that.
That's awesome. And the other one that you find in here is...
I could move so far.
73 times.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Which would be fleeing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes that's
70,
a good strategy.
75.
Sometimes you want to survive. Yeah.
Yeah. The other one you find is a lesser dread ampule. And the flask is filled with a murky purple gas that briefly interferes with normal brain activity. This is alchemical. It's a bomb.
Ooh.
A dread ampule deals the listed mental damage and mental splash damage. On a hit, the target becomes frightened 1 or frightened 2 on a critical hit.
Oh,
Nice.
Beautiful.
I will look over at Dr. Miksi. Like, I think this would be very, very effective in your hands.
So the bomb will do
looks like a
1d6.
potion. Let me see.
Yeah. 1d6 mental damage and 1 mental splash damage.
Don't drink that.
Yeah, no, don't throw it at an enemy. Don't drink it yourself.
Interesting.
Yeah, and they become frightened 1 or frightened 2 on a critical hit.
All right, in this journal,
All right.
Chadwick's like feeling social over here.
Chadwick, give me that. You can't read.
All right. I'll let you read it. Here. I'll post it in the chat. It's easier, I think, than I'm posting it in a pop-up.
I was like, that's fine. I was forced to read enough as a child.
Oh, the good Baron.
That's what you see inside the journal.
He starts reading. He's like, good Baron. Reading's
No, you can do it.
So
You can do
boring.
it.
it's so boring. It's something about Sarvo, and here you go.
Somebody else want to read it?
The good Baron Sarvo wills it, and his good overseer will make it so. I have questioned the scouts we captured. One of them didn't last long, not long at all. I started with the toenails and moved to the fingernails.
That's more
He
exciting than I
could
thought.
barely stop screaming. Taldans are so weak. Oh my god. I barely got to the third finger when he passed out. I should have started asking him questions sooner. The next one, I took more care. Like a child's plaything.
Ugh.
One thin slice at a time, nip, nip, nip. And now we know the prince is sending soldiers. Once good Baron Sarvo discovered what that little bird sang, he was all too eager to feed him to the bull. How I love watching their eyes when they realize what we are going. Oh my god, they're about to do together. But nothing in Galorian can compete with the deep song of the bull. I cannot wait until another scout can be found. For now, these must go to the pit. Denala Onus.
Do I recognize any references there?
That sounds horrible.
This is really bad, guys.
And this is for posterity, so be honest.
I got trained in religion, and
What do you want to know?
what's this? The bull?
You're standing next to a bull right here. There's a bull in the room.
Is it the yellow thing?
Yeah, that bull is. I will give you a society roll. You don't know what it is.
That.
You look at this
Yeah.
big metal bull. You're like, I don't
Bull
know.
shaped though, yeah. Probably
Do,
some torture device, huh?
Do I have any idea?
Let's see. No, neither of you. You're rolling crappy now.
Okay. Yes.
You see this big giant bull there. It's a big metal bull.
Does it look like it has any openings?
You can investigate it.
Yeah, I'm looking around it.
Yeah, it looks like you could open up the back side of the bull when you open it up if you want to try to open it.
I native heard about torture stuff.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what?
We
Is this a
don't know.
Greek
Shadow
thing?
doesn't know.
I can't remember.
What do you think, guys? Should I try opening this thing up here?
I'm going.
Wait a sec.
towards-
Wait.
I'm going towards the door.
Miksi, you healed up yet? Do you need a potion? I got a potion.
But
Here,
don't-
check it out.
Don't die. Mixi's gonna try to sew up his own face.
Do you need this? Do you need this minor healing potion?
Yeah, I got one. I make them every morning.
Oh. Can I have one? Oh, you gave me one earlier, didn't you?
Yeah, don't you have something he gave you?
Nice.
Oh, yeah, you're hanging on to a Juggernaut mutagen, but they only last for the day.
Yeah, I'm kind
But
of glad I
I'm gonna
didn't
drink
take
one
that.
of my
Said it messes with your head, huh?
elixirs.
Yeah. All right, what do you think you want to do? Do you want to open that up, Shadwick?
As soon as he's done healing himself here.
6 on the die.
Nice.
Plus 1, 7.
Nice.
All right, not so bad off as you were before. That's for sure.
Not dead yet.
All right.
All right, guys. I'm gonna. This is gonna be horrifying. He's gonna like cover his face up with his cloak a little bit, and then try to open the back door.
All right, there are several latches that you need to release. You open it up. As you pull it open, you can look inside the chamber of the bull. What you see is two sections, a top and a bottom section.
My lantern.
The bottom section is full of coals. The coals are all dried and burnt down, but you see the ash bed of a coal. So you think they would set it on fire. The one above, you think that this is where they put their victims, and they let the victim slowly bake and burn inside the bowl. And you
It's all
think
metal, right?
that if you look in the front, the nostrils, the openings are openings so that the sounds of their screaming come out the bull's mouth as if the bull itself is moaning.
And it's just solid metal, right?
It's solid metal.
Yeah. So you're just getting cooked.
Oh God.
Oh, it's a dude oven.
He's like, he describes this all to you. Says, okay.
Did you say a dude oven?
It's a dude oven.
Yep.
Vamir gives you a horrified look.
Closes it back up and latches it.
In Goblin culture, it's not a real party. Unless
I was
there's a
about to
dude.
say that's probably not a horror. The goblins are like, oh, that's cool.
Wow, we got to make one of these guys.
What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna very carefully take my time and look around the southeast and the south sides of this room to look for more passages.
We just use a
There's
pot
another
when
one.
we boil dudes alive.
You take a fair amount of time to look around, and you don't see anything else.
Somewhere of those little edges.
No.
And on the side as well.
No. You spend about another.
considering-
Go around the whole thing.
Yeah, you spend about another. You want to spend about an hour looking through here. It's getting late. You guys are getting tired. Remember, you guys have walked all day. Yeah, and now have been down here hunting through this. So it's getting late, but you can spend the hour searching if you want.
Anybody else gonna stop me?
Nope.
No, I'm just kind of
I would
considering
encourage you to look over here.
I'm just considering taking Dr. Miksi out of this world. That was is horrifying.
All right. After an hour of searching, Dr. Miksi, I believe you can actually do treat wounds again,
I
right?
could. I'm gonna try another treat wounds if we're gonna wait here. Let's try it. Come on, better than a 15. Nope.
Oh. No. Still trying to treat wounds, and it's coming up short.
Yeah, hood been cut deep.
What do you guys want to do?
Nothing after the hour, right?
No, you search all around.
All right, pushing this door open.
All right, you push the door open.
The secret door. He seemed to be upset with me starting to go through here, so I think the Raven thought that was the treasure room.
All right, you open it up, and you reveal a passage to the north.
Stefan immediately.
All right, your light lantern, and from the other side, Zebari is apparently jumping on top of you.
He's very.
No, I was there first.
Zebari, do you have 12 hit points of damage still? Okay.
Oh, you could have gotten. I suppose we were there for.
Do you want to treat his wounds?
Yeah, it takes 10 minutes to treat wounds, so I
Yeah,
could.
we had the whole hour, so you
Yeah.
would
So
have
why don't you go ahead and do
between.
that? Yeah. See if you can get
roll.
it for him.
Yeah, it's a 15, right?
Yeah, it's a 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you
There we
critically
go.
hit him. You got him 48.
Makes sense. Keep the big big tank up and going.
It's not so bad.
Yeah, it's just a scratch.
He knocks on your helmet. Thanks to this, not so deep.
Thank you for that.
The 40 what? 46?
Yeah, 48.
48.
And this is another daily item, but Dr. Miksi is going to give you a serene mutagen. He says, you hear things in your head again. You take this. Talk to me in the morning.
Thank you.
All right. So put that in your pack for the day, and you can see that this chamber leads off
Oh, guys, this is
into
a
the dark.
pathway here. I'm gonna carefully walk along it and keep searching.
Absolutely.
Y'all coming?
Yeah, Vamir's a little bit behind you.
All right.
it is
Anybody,
heading-
go ahead and catch up if you want. As you see
It is
below,
heading south.
yeah,
Haha.
you can see it opens up around the corner,
He feels like a little sense of pride, like, haha, it is gonna head that direction.
and you can see that at the bottom there, kind of just barely through your vision, through a dark vision, the Vamir can see it, that there is some kind of a greenish pool below, and the dark vision is just black.
Don't like this, guys. You guys all coming?
Wait for me. I can't see. A lot of blood in my eyes.
I'm gonna peek around.
It's like one of those cuts that happen in like a UFC match, and they just can't get it to stop.
Nice. All right. As you look
Just
around the
kind of
corner,
Oh, when you guys ran into the other guy.
as you look around the corner, you see this pool of greenish liquid,
What
which I will read.
Is that grotesque thing down there?
This can't be good.
Oh, it's fine. You're doing all right. No problem here. What you see is the floor drops away here as the corridor turns east. Through a 7-inch wide ledge that you see on the south side there.
What
So
is that?
So where you're at currently now, it's just fine, but you see this thick sludge. It's kind of green. The passageway is filled with a 5-foot deep trough filled with foul-smelling, thick, almost like gelatin, thick green sludge.
Ugh.
We got a snack for you, Miss.
And you can see a corridor. You can probably walk down this corridor, but it's probably going to require some kind of a balance.
Oh no, not balanced.
I'm gonna take a piece of chalk. I'm gonna toss it in there.
Inside the chalk inside
The green liquidy.
All right, you toss it in there. It kind of just hits it. It kind of sinks inside, goes, and then within a little bit of time, it just kind of just dissolves.
Ooh, acid.
Good. Good.
And the kind of the space left over and the gelatin just kind of fills in, just kind of goes.
Don't touch that, guys. Don't touch that.
It's the bug of eternal stench.
Dr. Miksi goes, what, this? Looks like he's about to try to taste it.
I'm
I
really
wouldn't do
disgusted by that.
So you got that platform that you could probably walk on. You just got to do a little bit of a balance check. I'll double check to make sure I get you the right information on that.
Is that corner a straight up wall down there?
Mm-hmm.
Looks like it.
Yeah. You just kind of see. You think you can actually just walk on this. It's possible that you'll have to make a balance check, but for the most part, it seems like
looks
it gives
stable.
it gives you kind of like you have to you kind of walk around it. You won't be able. You have to go single file, of course, but.
So we have a 10-foot pole. You use it by pushing off the far side and use it as a little bit of a balance for yourself.
Didn't buy a 10-foot pole.
I mean, either.
What kind of adventuring part doesn't have a 10-foot pole?
Yeah. All All right. So
One who just got here.
yeah, what are you guys gonna do? What's the situation you're gonna do with this?
Who's small?
Classic level 1 dungeon crawl, right?
Yeah.
Who's small and wants to go
Acid
first?
pool.
I will try.
You want to hold onto this rope? We can pull you out if you fall in.
Sure. I'll tie it around my waist.
All right. You do that. You tie the rope around their waist. And what would you like to do with it? You tell me.
Can I?
5 of you here. Who are we missing?
So I'll start feeding out the rope.
I think Zebari is on top of my character.
Can I? Quick
there's-
craft an item here.
Yeah, look at that.
We're out of combat, but my quick crafting allows them to basically be. It would survive until the end of my next turn, so I would be able to quick craft something if Brannok wants to drink it now. And then stuff made with quick crafting only lasts for 10 minutes tops.
Yeah.
But could I craft him a Juggernaut mutagen for the temporary hit points?
Someone has one.
Yeah, I have one still. You can have it back. Here.
Oh,
Sure. You want? So is that what you want to do? You want to craft him one? The quick one only lasts the round, right?
It basically the potion lasts for a round, but any effects on any durations are limited to 10 minutes once they're drank.
You're saying this is useless
kinda weird,
anymore?
but no, alchemy is weird. There's like 3 different versions of stuff. The one you've got is a daily item,
Oh, good.
essentially.
Yeah, thank you. I'll hold on to it still.
But
Got
I
it.
can, with quick alchemy, I can create a consumable. It's infused. The potion is potent until my next turn, and
You just hand it to him and say, drink now.
any item made with quick alchemy only lasts 10 minutes tops.
Got it. So you'd be able to use the Juggernaut potion for the next 10 minutes, effectively.
Yeah,
But it only
I
lasts
could-
1 minute, right?
I could feed him a potion.
Yep.
As long as I feed it to him within a turn of creation, and then he's got 10 minutes of Juggernaut effect.
Isn't the Lesser Juggernaut mutagen duration 1 minute?
Oh, maybe it is. Yeah. Well, then a minute
So
would be fine.
it'll last for
10
1
rounds
minute.
is good.
Yeah. But you still have it for 1 minute. So
Yeah.
if you want to do that, we can definitely do that. What would you like to do?
Yes, I'm gonna use one of my versatile vials, make a Juggernaut mutagen, and I'll just feed it to Brannok at this point.
All right, Brannok,
Open up!
We'll since you have 1 minute, we'll kind of go action by action here just to make sure we cover this. It's like Baldur's Gate 3 where you go into turn-based mode.
Yeah, you manually go into turn-based mode.
Yeah. All right. So you have 3 actions to start with. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna try to move across. So is this thin enough that I can try to sneak across the side?
Well, you can tell me how do you want to move it. It looks precarious in a way. It looks like me it might be difficult. You might want to
I'll need to
think
get
about
some more levels in Monk before I can full-on wall run, but
maybe
I'll
1 or
just
2 more.
sidle across the side.
I feed out the rope as he goes forward.
How
Let me
fast can I go sidling?
Let me see here. All right. So you can tell me that you want to go full speed. What do you want to do?
I'll go half speed.
All right. So you're gonna carefully step across, or gonna carefully move. Are you
I can really
sneaking
only
or are you
go-
just walking?
I'll call it sneaking.
So you're
I'm
spending
good
your
at that.
movement for sneaks.
All right.
Yeah.
You're able to easily get to the corner.
Okay.
What do you see? What do you see? What do you see?
So, however, I'll reveal the
So
corner.
that's 40 feet at half speed, 10 feet around. It's been
An action.
4 turns out of 10.
No, it's 10 feet in action, right?
10 feet per action per round.
Oh, per
yeah.
action. So he's on his second round.
2 rounds, yeah.
But this is what you see as it reveals. You see that the area breaks away. There is a thin, razor thin edge that you possibly can move across here on the outside. You can also try just a straight up climb roll, but there's a razor thin edge that you could possibly, kind of shimmy across. It's maybe this wide.
Oh, wow.
that you
Do I
can
see
get
the
across.
pipe?
You see the pipe above you. Yes, that pipe above you is in the ceiling. Yep.
So, the pipe continues this way. He'll call back to the group.
What's that?
The pipe?
No, the pipe is in this. It's just a U shape in the ceiling. You can try climbing across it. Yeah, no problem. If you can get up to the ceiling and climb across it, definitely.
How long is your rope? Is it gonna
50 feet.
make it around? 50 feet. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't know that long
Probably
enough.
at the limit here.
35 to the corner. 10, 20, 30. So we'd have to have 65, 70 feet to get to the other piece over there. But I don't know what you see yet.
So
I'll
you
call back and tell everybody, I see the pipe, it continues on this way, but there's a really large gap.
Oh. Let's see. Do we have any tricks up our
My
sleeve?
mutagens aren't strong enough to let him survive that.
I'll reach into my bag and pull out my grappling hook.
all right? You reach in your bag and you pull out your grappling hook.
I would like to try to hook it in the middle here and Indiana Jones my way across.
Oh boy.
Nice.
Let me see. I believe.
Ding, 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 ding.
Against the DC, depending on the target. Typical at least DC 20 attack. This is a secret trait. All right, so you're going to run into a challenge, and that challenge is that you're going to run out of area because the way a fulcrum works, if you want to be over here, if you want to be here, then you swing down. You're going to go below ground.
How high is this? How high is the ceiling in this?
10 feet.
Oh,
10
10
feet.
feet.
Yeah. So the problem is that if you go at the edge here and you launch it
You'd swing right
to here,
directly into
you
the
literally
footpool.
swing. If you get like,
Yep, just like right in.
you swing right into
You'd
it.
come out a skeleton on the other
Yeah.
end.
Yeah. This is like,
Comically.
yeah. Yeah. Maybe we could use it as a instrument of destruction.
Well, he'll just use it to hook his way to the top then, and then he can shimmy across the pipe.
All right,
and
so you're going to do the
drop over.
grappling hook right on the corner then of this thing?
Yeah.
And then try to like
All
climb
right.
across the pipe.
All right. To use your grappling hook, make a ranged attack, and you have to make a DC usually 20.
Does that do
What'd you
anything
get?
when I click grappling hook?
No, I think you just make a ranged attack. So you'll just make your ranged attack. Right now, you don't have any magical items or anything, so any ranged attack should work, I believe.
I use my.
Do you not have a ranged attack? Is that it? You
I
can.
have here. I'll save my dart. There we go. 12.
All right. You throw it up. It misses. The thing falls into the acid.
Pull it back out quick.
It begins taking damage.
Oh no! I try to rope it back up.
The rope snaps immediately, and your grappling hook
God
just
damn.
slowly falls.
Yeah, this shit is dangerous.
It does. Your rope doesn't have a lot of hit points. I'm just gonna let you know,
Right.
especially against acid.
Neither do we.
The actual hook just kind of falls into the ground, into the muck. You can see, by the way, when you follow it with your eyes inside the muck, that there's something else inside the muck. There's something else there that you might want to investigate. There's other things inside this.
Interesting. Well, it might be difficult to get across. Does anybody have magic hands to dig around in this pool? There might be more treasure as well.
My wife says I have magic hands when I get the shoulder rubs.
Got magic hand.
Well, what are you guys gonna do?
I got prestidigitation. I might be able to clean some of the acid off if you fell in.
You can fish out your grappling hook. It's not destroyed. It doesn't seem like it's doing that much damage. It's just the rope itself.
That
rope
It'll come out
lifted away.
silver plated.
What are you guys thinking?
You are feeling extra tough at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
do a
have
front flip. Get in there.
You got the Juggernaut mutagen, right?
All right, he's gonna make a jump. He's gonna try to
That's too
standing
far to
leap
jump.
and
Okay.
grab the pipe
I just
above
meant for grabbing the.
Do you have any special feats for leaping?
him. Not yet.
Yeah.
There's no way
okay.
we'd be able to get up 10 feet.
So a leap action, a horizontal jump of up to 10 feet horizontally if your speed is at least 15, or up to 15 feet horizontally if your speed is at least 30. If you land, and that is the full, that's where you land. That's not clearing 30 feet. You land on the 30th foot. So, for example, a 10-foot gap, if there's a 10-foot gap, you can clear it with 30 feet, right?
30 feet?
Yeah. So typically that 10 feet is actually jumping over 5 feet. So you clear a 5-foot gap and you land 10 feet. A 15-foot jump would clear 10 feet and land on the next marker. So it's not clearing 15 feet. It's literally you move 3 squares.
Yeah.
I want to be clear.
Yeah.
So
But I want to go up to the pipe. I want to try to reach up and
you
grab
can certainly climb up there. That's no problem. You want to try to climb up the wall to the pipe?
Sure, I can do a
Say
climb.
that there's that thin edge you could climb across too.
Yeah, there's a thin edge here.
Is that a balance?
Yeah, it's a balance.
I'm gonna start to make my way very carefully behind him as well.
I'll double check, but it might be a saving
Yeah.
throw too. I'm not sure. I'll double check.
I'll
But
come with you.
Moving a half speed as well. I'm gonna move up to him.
all right, you guys gather over here. It's amazing how a little kiddie pool of green stuff can stop the whole adventure.
Oh my gosh! All right, I think
Green slime.
I think I might need these temporary hit points here. All right, and he'll whoop down that lesser juggernaut one that you gave me earlier.
Okay, and then what are you gonna do?
All right,
Give me a boost. He's going to try to scramble up and get that pipe.
I'll help you. You wanted a pipe or you wanted the ledge?
I want to try to climb the pipe across.
You have
Alright.
better athletics or acrobatics?
Athletics.
You
by
have
1
better
point.
athletics?
Yeah.
Then climbing is better. Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind of he's a burly monk.
Yep.
All right, I can
All
see
right.
if I can aid you then.
You can climb. You have to climb the wall, and then you can jump and try to grab it because it's it's in the ceiling. You have to climb across the ceiling to reach it. It's 5 feet across. It's going through the center of the ceiling. Do you know what I mean? So you can climb the wall, but then when you get to the top, you have to clear a span of 5 feet before you can reach the pipe.
I
Did
think
you
I
say?
can do
Wait,
that.
did you say it's right attached, almost attached to the ceiling,
It's
or is it like
it's
down
attached,
a
no, it's
couple
attached
feet?
to the ceiling. It's just a
Oh.
U shape that's following the ceiling.
I got you. That'd be a pretty hard
Climb. Yep, it's gonna be
thing.
very difficult.
Why don't you just climb the wall all the way across? You have to climb either way.
Oh yeah, like the pipe is buried in the halfway in the ceiling.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I was visualizing.
I thought it was like hanging.
Yeah, it was
down.
like
It's like
yeah.
Nope.
Full
As I
buried in there.
no problem. I explained
Yeah,
it
I'll go
before. It's
across
like a
the
U
wall.
shape.
That makes more sense now. Okay.
Yeah. So what do you want to do?
I can help you get up to the thing to hang on to, though.
If I can't grab that too nice, I'm just going to try to scramble across this thin wall here.
Yeah.
All right. So you're going to try to make a balance check as you race across that. Okay. So you can move, I believe. Let me double check. Bring up the information on balance, and then make sure my balance. Okay.
Are Shadwick and Brannok still holding 2 ends of a rope?
Yeah, you can determine how that is
Yep.
if
I
you want.
still got the rope with you. So if you get across, maybe, if you fall in, my rope's gonna get shorter.
All right, so you go ahead and make your first movement and give me a balance roll.
Still moving at half speed.
Give me your balance roll.
Is that athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics check.
Nice.
22.
Pretty good.
All right, that allows you to make it across their first move. Now go ahead and make your second move. You're moving at another 15 feet, right? 5, 10,
Yep.
15. I'll put you right here. Go ahead and make your second balance check.
10.
All right, what
Oh
happens?
no!
I would like to use my hero point for the night.
Absolutely.
Probably for the
Go ahead and you use your hero point and you get to roll again. Go ahead, give me another roll.
Interesting. Looking at balance, it says if you
Oh,
fail,
much better.
but
Critical success.
With that, can I leap the last 5 feet onto the edge?
Yeah, that's fine.
it looks like a crit success on a balance, you move your full speed. A
Yep.
regular success, you move half. And it
Yep,
looks like
that's-
if you, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he just regularly succeeded his first time.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay,
So
so
he
we
had
got
you
a
in the
rope
game.
across now at
Yeah.
least.
Yeah, we do. We can hold this taut, and maybe it'll aid when you guys climbing across the rest of the way too.
Yeah, I'll give you a circumstance. I'll give you a +4 circumstance bonus for using the rope, as a balance as you're kind of crawling across the ledge.
Cool.
Wait, look around the corner first, Brannok. What's over there? Anything gonna attack you from behind?
Yeah, he'll peek around.
All right, as you look around the corner, you'll see the horde of zombies. No.
Oh god!
There's a man with a gun.
Just drag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see the title of the dungeon.
Shoot.
He just gets sucked in.
Shoot, we lost Brannok.
Must be one of these.
The
Title
Baron is in the
splash.
shower.
All right, so we'll pull this rope taut. Yeah, we can both use the corner to like sort of wedge ourselves and get leverage on it, and then you guys have a good balance.
Step around the back, and then it'll be tight around the wall.
Exactly.
You can kind of hang off of it.
All right, so I will start
So
going
give me
across.
so give me your first balance check. You get a +4 circumstance.
Oh, I'm using my
+4.
hero point on that. I know.
Okay.
It's a 12 with the +4. I'm re-rolling.
Go ahead.
I'm
Use
using
your
my
hero point.
Yeah, I'm using my hero
Acid
point.
pits are a good thing to avoid. I think.
Yeah, you have to use your hero point before I tell you if you succeed or fail.
17.
17 total. All right, you're able to move half your distance.
Okay, so 5, 10.
You move at 25,
15.
right?
Yeah, I move.
At 30 or
What do I
25?
move? I think I move 35 because I got the Elven.
So you can move 3
You got
squares.
nimble?
You
Yeah.
can move
Yeah.
3 squares.
15. Okay.
Now give me another roll. As you're kind of like scooting around, you're using the rope.
28. Yeah,
Nice.
28.
You move across. You get on the other side. Boom. Nice.
Woo!
That rope was helpful, and that hero point was also helpful.
Yep.
All right. Who's
I'll go.
you're gonna show us how it's done?
He's gonna run across the rope.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see some Legolas shit.
He's gonna hop across it. I got panache.
I know, right? Where? Oh, it's there.
What did you get?
19.
All right, move
Oh,
your
well, 23. With the,
23. All right, you can move yourself half your movement.
so that's
3 squares, I believe.
35.
Both the elves are super quick.
So move yourself 3 squares. All right, now make another one.
I'm using my hero point.
Okay, go ahead.
There you go.
And you get across.
We're all burning them right now.
Hey, that's awesome. Use them up. Yep.
Yeah.
It's getting near the end of the night. Who's next to get across?
Dr. Miksi will go.
Come on down.
All right. Unfortunately, his move is only 25, right?
Mhm.
All right. So go ahead and make a roll.
17.
That'll be enough to get you halfway across. Or half speed across. All right, you got another half
So
speed.
half
roll.
speed, because we round down, is 10 feet for a
Yep.
small goblin.
Yep. It's 15 for them.
18.
All right, and I believe you've made both of them for the. Yep. Now you can make you didn't critically succeed, so you have to make one more roll at the end here.
There you go. That was nice and
Yep,
consistent.
you made it all
There we go.
across. Nice.
Yeah.
Right,
Super
Zebari, you got-
consistent.
That +4 having that rope is really helpful.
Miksi will stay by the edge of the pool, preparing a
Miksi,
versatile vial.
there is something in the acid type of goop that you're in, the thing that ate away. There's something right here, sitting at the bottom of the pool, inside the
Is
acid.
it closer to this end or the other end?
Right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, right here. You can see it. Right, it's sitting right here. As you look down, you see 3. I wonder if I did description text for this. I don't think I did. You see 3 sort of
eyes blinking up at you.
no, You see 3 sort of pieces of stone, and it looks like some kind of a necklace or something in there. And the necklace is in the shape of a bow and arrow. The pendant is in the shape of a bow and arrow inside of this. And then you see fragments of parts of probably maybe a part of a skull.
Mm.
All right, who's next?
Zebari?
So which one of you two has the
Throw
worst
it down.
acrobatics?
Well, actually, it's a good question. I've got +2 to my acrobatics.
Yeah, I got +4 to my acrobatics.
Well, it's up to you. I was
Yeah.
gonna hold the rope for you, but if you wanna hold on to it and go last, you're welcome to. You've helped me out though, plenty of time out of the pinch. I'd be happy to do the same for you.
What kind of armor do you have?
Chainmail.
Leather.
Does it give you
Armor
penalties?
Yeah.
Armor check penalties? But if his strength is high enough, it doesn't use it, right?
That's
I gotta remember how that works.
Yep, you're right.
He has a +4 strength. I think chainmail is good enough for that.
Oh yeah.
So who wants to go
Why
next?
don't you go ahead, Zebari? You go ahead.
Very well.
What?
Okay, go ahead, Zebari.
Acrobatics.
Give me an acrobatics balance check.
Okay.
All right, you get to move half your
20.
speed, and I believe you move at
Okay.
25, so you can move 10
No.
feet.
I do.
Wait,
10 feet.
He moves
Yeah.
at 20.
5,
What's that?
10.
Does he move at 20? Oh, because you move at 20, so it's still 10 feet. Yeah.
Yep.
All right, give me another one.
Okay.
What happens?
Oh!
All right,
Hero point.
you want to use a hero point? Everybody's
I want to
using
use a hero
points.
point.
Okay.
Oh Jesus!
And tonight, everyone's burning
on a
them.
bed
Yeah,
check.
yeah.
Go ahead and give me a hero point, hero.
Okay.
Reroll.
What'd you get?
There
There you
22.
go. You make another 10 feet.
One more.
Move
You can do
yourself
it,
10
buddy.
feet.
You can do it.
And then give me one more roll.
I hope this trend doesn't continue. 15.
19.
Give him a
19.
19.
19.
That rope is just saving you guys. That's a fantastic way to get around.
We'll see
Okay.
how Shadwick does.
All right, Shadwick now.
Now it doesn't get the rope.
He doesn't
You
get the
can have
rope.
a python.
You said there was a little ledge that I can hang on to, so that's part of it. That's what we've been doing this whole time.
That is the default way to do it,
Yep.
right?
So we've been using that plus the rope, I think you were saying. So
Well,
all right.
you won't be able to use the rope now
Yeah.
because you're gonna.
Nope, not really. So the rope isn't going to be helpful, and I don't want it to get. If I fall on it, I don't want to like destroy the rope. So,
You reach holding it. If you
Right.
let go, it's gonna go into the.
well, I
acid.
know, but I can come out to the edge here, and what we can do is we can time it. I'll throw, and you can pull really hard and pull the rope. I'll just like toss up in the air, and then you can pull it towards you.
So what I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you give me a reflex save DC of 14 to pull the rope in without destroying, getting it falling in the water or in the pool.
That's
So
some advanced
Brannok,
line
if you're
handling.
pulling on it, you need to give me a reflex DC.
Who's better reflex, you or me? I got a +2.
Yeah, I wonder.
Well, I have +4 to my reflex. My reflex save is, or was reflex check?
reflex. No, it'll
Oh, I got
be,
a +7 actually. I'm trained in it, or expert. I'm expert in reflex.
it'll be like an acrobatics check, like a reflex or a dexterity based check, an
Why
acrobatics
don't you
check.
just toss it, and as soon as we'll count down 3, 2, 1, and then you throw it up in the air, and I'll pull it back to me
I like
real
that
quick.
if they both pull.
All right,
Okay.
ready?
All right.
All right.
So you're
it's
pulling
my
it?
rope. I'm pulling it.
Okay, go ahead. Give me a pull. It's a 14 is what you need.
Yep. All right. Here we go.
No,
Yeah, you can barely make it.
The little tits.
The very last little end of it just gotta go.
It's 49 and 12/12 inches.
11, 12 inches is what you have.
Just
yeah.
like one
This
little
little
singe.
black end, little just all charred up.
Coils it back up.
It's not
throws
really
it back.
burning it. It's just
Throws it
literally
back in
just
my
eats
stuff.
it like that. Just
All
almost
right.
like bubbles.
All right, guys. Let's see what we can do here.
All right, Shadwick, what are you gonna do?
I do have temporary hit points still. I didn't mark
That's
them down,
good.
but I'll add the 5 on there just in case here.
You're gonna
And
live
then,
forever.
Let's start going.
But your acrobatics sounds pretty good though.
Yeah, I'm pretty good. So just acrobatics rolls, eh?
No B. I'm teasing.
Poop. First one.
Oh.
I got a 3 for my first one. I guess I'll use my hero point. We'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
I'm in the drink.
Okay.
Oh no!
He just grabs on the thing and just.
It
half your
falls
distance.
down.
And you see him. He moves half his distance, and at that point, he literally slips. He goes, and he looks, and you get it's almost in slow motion. He looks over at Brannok. He's like, he just falls over as he slams into the acid muck. Let's see what happens when that
All right.
when that happens.
Oh boy.
All right.
Well, clearly, yeah. Give me what happens in the instant that it occurs, and I'm gonna move as.
All right, immediately that failure, the very first round, you don't get a check. You literally fall around. So every round you're in here, you're gonna take. You get to give me a Fortitude savings throw.
Oof. All right, and then that roll.
Are you under the effect of the Juggernaut?
I am. Yeah. Does that boost my fort?
Fort save +1 bonus to fort saves.
Nice.
Good.
Come on,
Good.
give me in. So
All right.
it's a basic save as you're running through the muck.
All right.
This is considered difficult
4.
terrain through here.
So I got a 10.
No.
10.
That's not very good.
Did you critically fail it?
This is how PCs die.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't critically fail it.
Well, that's good.
You almost critically failed it. All right. So you're gonna take 4 points of acid damage as you land it. It's like
All right,
you
those
think that,
temporary hit points are
this
helping.
is unlike acid. You think it's like literally just weak. It's weak, and this acid is kind of weak. It's not strong acid. You think that maybe over the many years, it's sort of like
Diluted a little
lost a lot of its potency. So
But it
you're
still hurts a
you're
lot.
in here. So while you're in here, okay. So this is going to be considered greater difficult terrain. Moving into a square of greater difficult terrain costs 10 feet of movement per square.
Oh Jesus.
So, and every 5 feet you move in the square, you're going to take damage.
So you said it
So
was.
So what's going to happen is I'm going to have you go last because you just went, and I'm going to give everybody a chance to do something, and then you'll go
But
again.
it is still my turn.
Oh, what's that? No, you just initiated.
Yep.
You just initiated sort of a round situation. So that action did it. So I'm going to put you at the end
All right. As long
because
as
then
I'm
I'm
not
going to
taking
give
damage until I can.
right.
go again,
I'm going to
whatever.
give everyone a chance to do something until you start your turn to take damage or whatever, in case somebody wants to do something. So anybody want to take an action right now or actions, something that you want to do while he's basically fell into the muck. You are considered right now to be prone. Just so you know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So you're basically he falls, he's prone inside the muck.
How deep is this pool?
It's
Can't be too deep.
I will double check.
5 foot, probably.
It says it is 5 feet deep. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I can keep my head above it, but I'm glad the goblins.
Yeah, I got.
Yeah. And I think balance
Yeah,
if
we
you
would
fail
just-
because you critically failed the balance check. So I think you fall prone.
I mean, to be fair, I think Miksi would be having the time of his life if he was in there.
Yeah. So if you critically fail, you fall prone and your turn ends.
Okay.
That's what happens.
So you've got to. He's like, go the other way. Back.
Go the other way. Turn around.
Yeah,
Try
because your
again.
acrobatics check was 4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that critically failed it. Okay. So anybody else want to do anything before Shadwick gets his turn? You guys can react.
Well, I said, go back.
Yeah.
And try again. Instead of
I got-
sliding through 15 feet, go through 5 feet and then give it another chance. And
Yeah, I
he's
got
trying
nothing.
that without
Okay.
guaranteeing
Anybody else?
damage.
Dr. Miksi just yells, "Don't worry about it. I got
fix-
potions. Human skin can last like 15, maybe 20 seconds. You'll be fine.
We're gonna live
Gotta hit you with
forever.
one of these."
Because they're like yelling.
Zebari's
different things at
instinct
him.
would be to
I got ideas.
just step up to the ledge there.
You cannot pull yourself up on that thin ledge. You need to be
I hear
a legend master acrobatics to do that. So
Oh Jesus.
it's a thin ledge like this much.
Yeah.
Well, my dedication will be acrobatics.
Nice, that's awesome. So what do you? So now
just
everybody's
hollering?
yelling. You see, everybody starts yelling at
Different
you,
ideas. Got
and
it.
you are
Yeah, we're all just screaming at
you
you.
are prone. So
Okay.
Throw us the rope.
That's my turn,
yep,
right?
yep,
So I can use one of my actions to get up, right?
yep. You stand up.
Okay.
You go, shh.
All right. And then you said that I can use an action to move.
It's considered extreme terrain. So every 5 feet of movement you want to
Costs
make costs
10? That's only double.
No, it's called extreme difficulty.
Okay.
Moving a square of greater difficulty terrain instead costs 10 additional feet of movement. So it's 15 feet
15
for every
one.
5
So
feet.
I can
you
move 1 5-foot square per action.
Right. So you can move, and then you have to give me the fortitude save.
Okay. Right, and I think you said basically as I'm moving through it, it's hurting, right?
Yeah, you'll take damage when you move through it.
But if I don't move, I probably still take damage.
Yeah, you'll take damage.
At the end, if you end your turn,
No matter what.
Yeah, if you'll take damage every time you move 5 feet through the space.
or at the end of your turn.
It doesn't say. It says when you take damage on your move. So
I would have to
I
assume
would say
like
I would
if you
think that
just
standing
stayed there.
To be fair, I think standing is actually a move action. So I think you take damage from the standing. Not to try to kill your character, but I want to. That is considered moving.
It is. It does have the move.
Yeah. So
yeah,
every time you move, so
Jesus.
you have to give me a fortitude save as you stand up.
Brutal.
All right. Fort save coming right up.
Oh, that one's my killer. Oh,
Boop. But I'll be up.
14,
15 actually.
15. Nice. You make it.
nice.
So you'll
Half
take half damage now.
All right.
You take. Oh, I rolled a 4 too, so you took 2 points of acid
Nice.
damage.
All right. This is actually getting up beyond the.
All right, so you
temporary
stand
hit
up.
points.
I mean, it's not severe. Think of it like, have you ever been like? Oh, it's almost worse than like a jellyfish hitting you. You're kind of feeling all over your body.
Yeah.
Or
So he's
list
gonna
of
start,
five
he's gonna start
gun
moving
wrapper
towards you guys. Is what he's gonna do.
Oh,
Yeah.
So there.
So
That's 5 feet.
okay,
so
give me-
that's kind of
give me-
15 feet of movement.
Yeah. So
there.
give me another.
Miksi
fortitude
just
save.
cackles. This tall man's brain works totally different.
Yes, you critically succeeded. You take no damage.
Perfect. And so that was my second action, was
Yeah.
going to that one.
Yeah.
I don't get to add the total movement up, do I?
Nope.
'Cause I would be able to go 50 feet
If you
in 2
uh,
actions worth of movement,
sometimes I'll allow it to happen, but not in this particular case.
even though I'm continuously moving.
no.
If you're like moving through 5 feet of jello,
Sure.
Yeah, normally I would let you do that, but literally you're kind of lurching through it.
acidic jello.
I know, but this seems like a perfect opportunity for it. Moving twice in a row, and you're saying that it's 15 feet of movement per 5 feet of square, but that 45 would fit into 50.
I would say if
Uh-huh.
that going through extreme difficult terrain does not allow you to do that. Normally
I'll
I
go
would
one
let
more
you.
anyways. That's my third action.
Okay, give me that saving throw. See if you perish.
I missed that one.
You roll a 7 total.
So
Frick.
8, yeah.
I gotta see. You just failed.
Well, 15 made it, so 8 would not be critical. Yeah.
You failed.
Yeah.
You didn't critically fail. So you're gonna
Right.
take. Oh, of course I rolled another 4
minus
points of
4.
acid damage.
All right, he's singeing here a lot.
Yeah.
It's seeping into my unders.
I think the worst part. Damn. The worst part is years from now we're gonna find out that this goo is
Get out of
carcinogenic.
my way! He's starting to yell at you guys.
You
Move
all,
off.
by the way, you also
Merambos
see some
glioma.
stuff here.
You know.
Mixi's pointing at the necklace. Grab the necklace. Grab the necklace.
There's a necklace and basically three stone little tablets in there.
I have a plan. I have a plan for the necklace. Don't waste your time. I have a plan to get it on how to get
These
it.
are all yelling different things at him.
Yeah, because I
And
love
he's
it.
just yelling back.
Yeah.
Move! Get off the fucking leg!
Move, necklace! Stop! What are you doing?
All right, everybody yells at him.
Step back.
Yeah. Okay, you gotta move your.
Zebari will be reaching out to help him when he gets close enough to help pull him out.
All right.
All right, what I need. Okay, Zebari, what I need you to do is you lean over to do that. I need you to give me. You can do an aid action. All right, so that you can use your reaction to help him out. And so what I'm gonna have you do is just give me an acrobatics check. That's all I need you to do, Zebari.
Okay.
Oh, for my last movement, basically.
No,
20.
Yeah, she's gonna try to help you out. Yeah, so when you're gonna try to climb up.
Yeah.
He's gonna give you the aid action.
Sure.
Yeah,
All right.
I think gives
so
you a
the
plus
move.
1.
Do the move. You want a fort save? I'm assuming.
Yep.
All right. Boop, boop, boom. 13, 14.
14 will make it. She'll take half damage.
All right.
You're gonna only take 1.
All right.
Not too bad.
Down to 12.
And then
yeah,
you
I'm gonna
get
climb up
you get a plus 1 for your climb
for
check,
my-
and your climb check is okay.
Is it acrobatics or athletics?
It's athletics,
Oof, I got a -1 to that,
but
I
you
get
got a plus 1 because
You have
Zebari's
plus 1,
pulling you up.
So I got 12.
Oh, you're trying to climb up. Is that a total of 12? Just made it.
All right.
Pulls you up.
Oh, thanks, Zebari. And he instantly pressed the digitize spell and tried to clean off all the acid. So it's not like in his flesh, inside his shirt and inside his pants, getting his junk.
Remember Pathfinder 1E when this stuff happened and you had to start making saving throws for all your crap?
Pulls his pants off like this. He's like,
Oh my god, yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to eat Jello tonight, huh?
Shadwick, I'm so sorry. All your plus 18 items are gone now. Oh no.
Yeah. All right, you survived the acid. You survived the pool of acid.
This way.
Would not recommend.
I want Dr. Miksi, you mentioned these trinkets at the bottom there. I want to use my telekinetic hand, which is essentially it's just mage hand, to grab them.
All right, I will read up on telekinetic hand, or do you want to post it just to make sure? I think you can do it.
I mean, I don't know how it would work with acid, but essentially, if they're like less than one bulk, I can grab them.
I think this is going to work fine. You want to just post it real quick?
There it is.
Yeah, I did.
You get a floating magical
Find
hand.
my grappling hook while you're digging down there.
Target object 11 feet. When you sustain it, if the object is in the air when the spell ends, the object fails. I don't think the acid necessarily would stop it. I'm thinking it would be fine. So you're able to reach in with the telekinetic hand, goes through the thing, and you can grab the necklace. There's three stone plates
I'll do it like one at a time. Grab the necklace, the stone plates, and also Brannok's grappling hook metal piece.
Appreciate
All right, go ahead and pull it out.
Well, he's doing all that. I'm going to search around this landing here for any secret passages.
You do that. But the grappling hook has been there long enough that it's probably going to, I'm just going to make a GM statement that it's probably got destroyed.
These are falling out.
I'm sorry. I tried.
Which half of the grappling hook would you like to return to him?
All right. When you pull it out, you see that these discs that you pull them out one at a time. These discs are instantly recognizable. They seem to be these little discs are actually they act as a scroll. Each of them has a spell, and because you are arcane person, you immediately understand that either an arcane or primal caster can use these. These are three scrolls of pummeling rubble.
Pummeling rubble.
The level 1 arcane spell.
Sweet.
Also, you pull out this necklace. It kind of looks like it might have at one time been plated in something, but the plating is all worn away, leaving behind a small stone necklace that is shaped like an arrow with a bow through it. You can give me I'll give you a check on it. I'll give you a religion check on it. First of all, you.
Yeah, religion.
You're not sure.
Not my forte.
Well, I'm trained in that too. If you want a religion check.
All right. So you're going to take a look at it. Let's see what you find out. Okay.
I would hand it over to you because I know you know about heraldry. You might know about this too.
Oh yeah. It's like still getting the rest of the goop off of it.
Absolutely. I will tell you what you see here.
Kind of stone necklace. These things must have been in here since maybe 200 years.
Maybe. All right, let's find out what this is. This is a necklace of Arastil, a deity, is one of the oldest human gods still worshipped in the inner sea region. His religion predates the age of darkness, when the small farming communities and gatherers prayed to him for bountiful harvests and successful hunts. He leads his followers by example and good deeds rather than flowery rhetoric. And now to give you his edicts and anathema. His edicts are to care for the home and family, fulfill your duties, keep the peace, protect the community. Its anathemas are abandoning your home in times of need, choosing yourself over your community and tarnishing your reputation by telling lies.
I'll relay that to everyone.
I don't really like him.
Dr. Miksi says, I guess he doesn't grant his followers resistance to acid.
I would guess not. Didn't say. I don't remember anything about acid in his edicts or his anathema. Well, yes, that's cool.
All right. I think at that point we are going to end for the night. We had a winding dungeon crawl, a lot of information gathering and looking at different places, kind of getting a feel for this sinister place, all the darkness that's happening. Because I'll tell you, after going through that door, it's going to get a lot more. It's going to get a lot more dangerous, possibly.
No, come on.
So with that, we'll wind up for. So join us next time when they go through that door and we find out what's at the end of this collapsed tower. So we're going to find out.
I'm on pins and needles.
All right.
I'm on acid.
Yeah, you are.
Chill, dude. Check it out.
Light another match. Check your pupils. Oh no, yeah. They're really, really dilated all of a sudden.
Everything just tessellating triangles to you. You're like, what the hell is happening?
What do you see, tall man?
I see a talking crow.
Goblins long with hair, long beautiful hair. All right. Let's have everybody. I'll talk to you guys later and see you all next week as we delve into the darkness. We might be without Nate next week. We're going to find out. So we'll see you next month.